Hello, Internet friends, and welcome to Quests and Cthulhu. Thank you for spending part of your geekend with us. What's more Cthulhu than being in generic office park in the middle of nowhere, creating eldritch things on a day that doesn't exist? It's Leap Day. We appreciate you being here. We are going to play some Call of Cthulhu, which is super exciting. Just a few quick announcements. David Halbert, yay. He's not our sponsor.
Not yet.
That's a joke for the table.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be able to see our faces if he was a sponsor. The signs would be everywhere.
Gordon Biersch, they're our sponsor. Some people around here are enjoying some lovely beverages from Gordon Biersch. They also are fine people. Thomas knows them well, and they are big supporters of us, and that makes them lovely people. We love them. Nord Games, they just finished their Kickstarter. It was crazy. It went big. They, as always, you can say Nord Games in the chat, and you'll get a code for 20% off anything at their store. If you watch any of our D&D games, and you should, I won't say that again.
Hang on, I owe you.
Someone, please clip that.
Here you go, Ezra.
Aha!
Charge something.
D&D, it's the game you should be playing.
That's how much your soul is worth.
Depressingly little. Depressingly. I'm doing Gordon Biersch ads, for Pete's sake. Oh, all right. I mean, it's better than D&D. I would rather drink beer than play D&D. But if you watch our D&D games, you see you see the Nord Games decks in action. Both for the good and the bad of everything. And some of the books of Nord Games, Thomas, I know, and Tiana also have used to change up the more vanilla bad guys that they face. Last but not least, we've got 2 giveaways tonight. One, we've got Libris Arcana dice, which I believe Amy is rolling. Is that?
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Well, this is what we roll.
These are the ones we're giving away?
We're giving away a set of Libris Arcana dice.
Very pretty.
Very pretty, and Amy, as is tradition, will be covering them with the funk of 40,000 years, as Vincent Price once so dramatically said.
I was just going to cover them with a couple
well, please don't finish.
100s.
Don't finish that sentence.
French fry grease.
A Mad Lib for you kids at home.
Yes.
So we will be at the break giving that away. I'm guessing it's going to be #chaos.
Usually is.
Yeah, or maybe #dice. I don't know. We are also going to have a YouTube giveaway. YouTube, we love you guys. We love all your comments and your likes and your subscribes. We got to figure out how to do a podcast giveaway at some way. I guess that would have to be an email thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be hard.
Yeah, Twitter DM, something like that.
I want to support all of our various platforms, but this time YouTube, you've got a giveaway, and this giveaway comes to us thanks to Julie, and it is. If I were a good shill, I'd actually have it here with me, but I'm not. So at the break, I'll show it to you. But it is a beautiful deck of Cthulhu-themed playing cards. Cool. So if you want to play poker with your soul, this is the deck to use.
Or drive yourself insane while you're playing bridge.
Yeah, don't read the back of the cards. That's right. So we'll have that giveaway at the end of the episode for YouTube. We'll give you a secret word. I don't actually know. I'm going to make something up. We'll find out what it is. All the math ones have gone over well, so I might have people do math.
Ooh.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
So when last we left a couple of our heroes, they were in the courtyard of the drunk Dutchman, Jan Willem van Huvelen.
Van Huvelen.
Did I still don't have his picture?
You had a picture.
I thought I did.
That's fine. I don't need to see.
Sad drunk
Just
guy?
describe the smell.
I mean, look around.
I don't want to. Oh! It's like. I'm just going to let that fly by.
Probably smart.
Yeah, I was like, sad drunk guy and cats.
Where are the cats?
Memories. Sitting outside of his apartment.
Yeah.
So
using his front yard as a litter box.
The ladies have been adventuring out to his courtyard, and yesterday you made a deal with him to bring him more alcohol.
Yep.
And he would tell you about what he was doing. And you are once again in the courtyard. There are a large number of cats there. But there's an addition. There is a panther, a black panther, is just casually laying on the wall in this little courtyard.
Which wall?
So
The garden wall?
like
That we
you
have to-
came in this way, there's like about a 5-foot high kind of adobe brick wall, and there's just a panther just casually lying there looking at you.
I'm around the other side to the door.
Yeah, so the panther is against that wall, the door is in that wall.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna come in and then hang a left and then sidestep my way to the
All right.
door and knock on it.
So you knock on his door,
Great big murder mittens.
Yeah.
and who is it?
Doctor, we brought you something.
Come in. Wait, is it alcohol?
Of course it is.
Come in.
Have you met me?
So yeah, you proceed to probably finally once again destroy his liver once and for all, and he will tell you. He'll give you the details about this scroll that he found. He found a scroll in a secret temple underneath the streets of Cairo.
Okay.
And he's waving around a sheaf of papers, and everybody can make a spot hidden roll to try and get a read on the papers.
I made it, just not.
Why would you?
Just normal.
Where is it? Where's your sheet?
Here?
What are you thinking?
Somebody make a spot hidden for Joe's
I'll do it.
character sheet. 95. She's
Oh,
never
there
finding
it is.
it.
Under the table.
All right, so you
Oh, she got a
Yes.
70.
so you both see that the papers that he is like flapping around are written in Dutch.
No. And that is not a language that I speak.
And he's going on, this will be my great work. When I translate these, I'll be able to sell it to the highest bidder. It's wonderful. I tell you, do you speak Dutch?
No. I'm sorry, no.
He's too drunk to notice your
My
impertinence.
Good.
Well, I could translate them for you. It would take, well, I finish the Dutch, and then I translate the English. Takes about a week. You give me $100, and in a week I will give you English translation of these scrolls.
How about for $100 you give me the Cliff Notes and you give Joan the full translation?
I was speaking to the collective you.
Ah.
So I give your group the English version of my scroll.
Can we get some highlights ahead of time? Sort of an outline, if you will.
And you've translated it from Egyptian to
Yes.
Dutch? Could I see the Egyptian version?
No.
Why not?
It's not here. What kind of fool do you think I am? Invites 3 strange women into my room, they get you drunk, and then they take my scroll! No!
Okay.
Joan is so mad because that wasn't right.
What's the plan?
I was born at night, but not last night. I will tell you,
Yes, tell me some interesting things.
I am
Some highlights.
translating
Yep.
the Black Rites of Louve Caraf.
Who's Bluve Karaf?
You can all make an occult roll.
All right.
Nope.
Not even sure.
Why call
Yes.
him? Why call him like Cthulhu Mythos?
Yes.
Name.
So, yeah, this is a story, this is a history of some time before the Black Pharaoh. And some people believe that it anecdotally gives some hints to the existence of the Black Pharaoh
Okay.
and some notes about the Black Pharaoh. So it's definitely, it's connecting in what they're thinking. But it's, it's you've definitely heard of this manuscript.
Okay. I've never had my eyes on it.
No one has. It's been in that temple for I don't know how long. If you want, I could tell you where the temple is. But if you go there, and he points at his courtyard,
So where is the temple?
if you tell us the cats will follow us, is that what you're saying?
No, or will we just have our own army of cats?
I see no downside.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The smell.
Those cats,
They smell.
they watch everything. They wait. They're up to something.
That's cats. Cats just always watch you.
Yeah, we
weird
do have
like
to
that.
warn
They
you.
want-
There's a panther outside now.
What?
Oh, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
I want to warn you.
Panther?
Black panther.
All right. I give you $100. You give me $100 and you get rid of the panther.
But I wanted the Cliff Notes version. I wanted the abbreviated version. And also, where's this temple?
I'm not done with the translation.
Calm down.
But you translated it into your own native language. Can't you give us an idea of...
I'm not done with the translation.
Apologies.
Well, but can you give us what you have so far?
I have notes in a real language, my mother tongue.
Yeah, well, Arabic's a real language, and so is Egyptian and hieroglyphics, so I could use that. But you won't give it to me.
If you had the scroll, I have the scroll, I have the power. And this scroll gives
And
you
the
great
cats.
power.
And the cats.
What is the scroll? So you've basically told us nothing. I mean, I need to see some results before I give you $100, because right now you're saying the scroll gives you power, come back, give me money, give me money. So far you've given me nothing except a bunch of stinky cats.
That's fair. All right, I will show you. I learned this from the scroll. And he starts chanting.
I take just like an automatic step
Yeah,
backwards.
exactly. I need a shot. I'm just like,
I'm
this is
listening.
gonna hurt.
I'm
I need a
listening.
little lubrication.
You all asked for
So
the sanity.
this again is like words that your ears can't grab. This is not a language you recognize. And that has been true of most magic.
Yeah, but
It's almost musical, and he is clearly reading from a sheet.
and,
Okay.
and a cult won't give us any.
You can make a Cthulhu mythos roll.
I don't have any.
Well, anybody who does.
Ooh, 88. I mean, I've got it, but not 88 worth of it.
If you have 88 Cthulhu mythos, there are lots
I
of
have
to
problems.
make the roll.
Yeah, you don't have to make
You're
the
right,
roll.
and I'm not going to tempt that. Occasionally, Nick is
because-
my voice of reason over here.
I mean,
So-
I'm not even there, so I should.
You know,
I know.
Go ahead.
Occult versus Cthulhu mythos. Occult is like, I've heard a story about this. Cthulhu mythos is werewolves exist, and here's,
Not a deal. Yeah.
I'll tell you all the things.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
he starts chanting, and so this is a small room, and a circle starts to appear in the wall of this room, and it starts smoking.
Jeez.
And he's totally focused on the circle, and he's chanting, and all of a sudden he brings a knife to his hand, and he cuts his hand and flings blood at the circle. And when he flings blood at the circle, two little hands,
I'm gonna draw my knife at this point.
I have my daggers in my hands at this
Yeah.
point.
two little hands. This is your last chance to not be in this room.
I gave
when
you a
something happens.
scimitar.
I just drew it.
Oh, I thought you said.
No, your knife.
she
Scimitar
called
is
it-
not a
she-
knife.
I'm
calling
sorry,
it a
my
knife because-
scimitar. I don't
Right.
have a knife. I don't have a.
So you draw. Okay, you
Yeah.
draw the scimitar. Make me a power roll.
Oh boy. Actually, let's try these dice. Let's see.
Go break the paradise.
Nope.
All right.
Still not great.
So you draw it out, and you feel like that like two magnets that don't align
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah,
And it's
it's going-
pushing away. Two little hands. Two more little hands.
Are they green?
They are furry and black. Two more little hands, and something or several things you see are pulling themselves up through the hole.
I want to open the door, but I want to see what it is before I run.
So as soon as you open the door, he snaps out of it. And you hear a weird squeal, and the circle disappears, and in the wall are 6 sets of little fingers
Oh.
that are just like dangling and like doing this. He says, "Do not open the door! Don't let the cats in!"
I'm a little more worried about what those are.
You asked me to show you what the scroll could do!
Didn't ask you to bring in weird little furry things.
That's what the scroll can do!
If I wanted weird little furry things, I'd go outside.
So the scroll can bring furry things to where you are.
Furry things. That is a servitor. With the power in the scroll, I could make that thing dance. I could make it do whatever I want. And for $100 and getting rid of the cats, you could have that same power.
I don't know. It sounds like the cats are following you because they know something.
Also, if you have the ability to control the servitor, why couldn't the servitor just get rid of the cats for you?
It won't.
Why?
I don't speak its language. I don't know why. But it refuses.
So you've brought this thing around a couple times,
Yes.
and you can make it go back.
Yes. It does whatever I say. If I say go back, it goes back. Now, you might have angered it there. And the little fingers kind of...
We didn't do anything. You're the one who stopped.
So, do we have a deal? Have I sufficiently proven to you the power of this scroll?
Excuse us. Let's go have a meeting in the courtyard. We need to discuss. This is...
Don't go out. There's a panther out there, you said.
It's not after us.
That's what you think. Are you not seeing cats everywhere you go?
Yes, we're already seeing cats everywhere we go.
They know. They know you're helping me.
Yeah.
Helping.
Watch out for the cats.
So I carry these guys with me
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
pouch. Do I feel anything from them? Do they give me anything?
Yeah. I mean, they've only done stuff when they're out of the bag.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, do we step out into the courtyard?
Yeah, let's step out in the courtyard. I just...
Open the door very carefully.
Yeah, we kind of slide out.
That's very careful what you do when you try not to let a cat in.
Yeah.
There's no longer a panther on the wall. Instead, a beautiful, dark-skinned woman is reclining in almost the same position, just like this,
Oh.
like looking at you.
Hello?
Do you have it?
Have what?
Are you helping him?
No.
I smell a servitor.
Oh, God's new and old.
He was trying to bring something in, but we stopped him.
Is he dead?
No, not yet.
Then you have not stopped him.
Well, we stopped him from doing that one.
Okay, let's pause right there. Hi, who are you?
I am Neris, priestess of Bast.
I don't know who that is. Does that...
You can,
everyone's
make
like,
you can make an occult roll.
Everyone's like, I'm like, what?
No.
Joan can talk.
If you don't make the occult roll, you're about to get Jones-blamed.
Nope, I got 22, which
Alright.
is still... Yeah.
Did that make it?
No, it didn't.
Oh, all right.
It's a good roll, though.
Just pretend you got it. And
Fine.
Oh, Bast, of course.
Oh.
Like, Joe, you can't help yourself.
Jones playing, Jones playing.
Well, actually, no. Not going there. Not going there.
Bast is...
Cat goddess.
Yeah. Goddess, much like Sobek was the crocodile goddess,
Okay.
Bast is the cat
Cat goddess.
I tend to agree with her. I mean, that was my gut instinct is take the scroll away from the crazy man, let the crazy man drink himself into an early grave.
Well, yes, but he doesn't have the scroll here.
What?
We don't. No, he said to us that it's not here, but he's translating it.
He does not leave this place. How can he translate it?
Oh, that's a good question. Damn.
He doesn't leave this place. Underground? So can you track him underground if he goes under?
I know this city I have been in this city for centuries.
Awesome.
I know this city. My children, and she when she says my children, every cat goes,
Nice.
my children see every inch of this city. I know everything about you.
What did I have for dinner yesterday?
She tells you what you had for dinner yesterday. And
Oh, so you're the one who's been following us. Well, your children.
I see everything they see. And I tell you this. If I do not have that scroll tomorrow, I will tell others everything
Why
I
can't
see.
you take it? I mean, you can change from a panther, you can control cats, just take it. Just go.
If the door is left open,
It's not a great idea.
Why?
on the contrary,
Why not?
if
What are,
the
what
door
are
is
you
left,
gonna What are you gonna do with the scroll?
return it.
To
The temple where it belongs.
where is that temple? The crazy old man was gonna tell me.
You make your own choices. If I do not have my scroll tomorrow, I will tell others. I know the rules of the game.
Good. Can you explain them to us?
Yeah.
He can't tell his men where you are. I can tell his men where you are. Bring me my scroll, or I will.
Okay, we've kind of gotten off on a bad foot here. We're not out to hurt you or take things away from you. I have no interest in doing that. We had no part in the theft.
And yet you wish to buy
We won't.
the information in our scroll.
I'm very interested in all kinds of things Egyptian, so I would love to see it. What?
It is not for you. This is knowledge for Egypt. This is knowledge for the Egyptian people. You always come. You always take.
We've gotten roped into a fight that's bigger than us, and into a game where we don't know the rules. We're just trying to figure out how to play the game without dying. And
I have simplified the rules for you greatly. Bring
No,
me my
you
scroll
threatened
tomorrow.
us. No, but I'm not talking about your rules. I'm talking about the rules of the game that we're playing. You're threatening us when we haven't done anything to you.
And I think since you know the rules, you could potentially do something for us. Instead of just threaten us with bring me the scroll or else. How about bring you the scroll, help us defeat the Black Pharaoh?
I cannot defeat the Black Pharaoh.
Stop him,
But you can
mess
give us.
with him?
But you can give us information
Yeah.
to help throw roadblocks in his way.
Ooh.
Is that against the rules? I mean, if you can counter him,
It is a gray area.
Yeah.
we want to help. We really, really do.
Then why do you wish to buy?
We're just trying to find out information. I don't.
Yep, to stop the Black Pharaoh. That's the only goal.
Because in
Then leave the door open.
But what, I have no guarantee that you'll help us.
I will handle one of your problems.
Which one?
She looks at the door. You will not be bothered by me or my children again.
I wasn't totally bothered by you. Didn't find you.
Yet.
the kitties are cute.
I'm gonna miss the cats hanging around if you
Right?
guys-
I know.
We should consult for a second.
Do you really think you can go anywhere where I won't hear anything you say?
Can you
That's
be
true.
polite and give us a minute?
No.
Yeah, no, of course
Cats.
not. All right.
Hang on, what do I have
She's
on
looking
me?
for something to knock on. Distract her.
She's
You got keys.
A string to dangle in front of her.
Very much. I was like, what's in my pockets?
You're gonna have to make a power roll to resist.
Yeah, so I just pull, some like knotted up, like a clean, you know what I
Find
do?
string.
I pull a Kleenex and some like string out of my pocket and just like ball it up and just be like,
Hanky and string.
So several cats will like go
Yeah.
chasing that. Neris just looks at you balefully. Scroll tomorrow, or else, and she jumps down.
Yeah, I'm getting awfully tired of do whatever the fuck I want or else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very tired of
think
that game.
we need to have something that puts us in a position of do what we want you to do, or else.
Or even just cooperate. If she had just cooperated and given us some more information or anything, but it's like, no, do what I want or you'll be destroyed. And then who's going to help her?
I mean, to be fair, a drunk Dutch guy broke into a temple of hers and nicked her stuff. That's not exactly great.
Yeah.
That's not a good look on anyone who's white.
But if we leave the door open, she's going to kill him.
Both
She
of us
didn't
are like,
say that. Gray area.
things will happen.
Like the killing of you.
Look, he broke into a place and stole a thing, and there are consequences for things like that. Apparently,
Worse than just the thievery, it's the fact that he's dabbling with things that he shouldn't. He created that hole, brought forth
Fuzzy
a
fingers.
servitor, and he's just being like, let me show you what I can do, like without any sort of care or concern for the power that he holds.
true.
And plus he's a drunk, crazy old man. So he could be going around with his spider finger people all over town if he feels like.
Just casting jazz hands.
Yeah,
wherever
just
you go.
casting.
well,
sick.
and who's to say that this thing will actually stay controlled by
Yep.
him?
Yes.
Yep.
Agreed.
From
Agreed.
what little I know of all of this, all it takes is one slip.
Jan
Yeah.
is a danger. Wait, that's his name, right?
Jan Willem.
Jan Willem is a danger to everybody.
So we leave the door open.
Can we get him to the asylum?
Ooh. Oh.
Interesting.
They are intervention cats.
Interesting.
I think that's a great idea.
Would he take him though? He's. I mean, religions are weird.
There were non-Muslims
Yeah.
in that mosque is a hospital now.
Okay.
So I'm sure they can turn people away for being poor or something, but probably not there.
But we can tell him that they could help him stay away from the cats.
I mean, it's the sacred ground of a different god.
Yes.
You
So
can ask Neris how she feels about the sword of Akmala. Did you put the sword away, right? Was the sword out when you were talking to Neris?
No, I just pulled it to not get killed.
Not that you will need these, but you have 4
We do.
inspiration from last time.
We're saving that for the.
Wow, it bounced off the heifer into the cup.
that was amazing.
You like my cat Kleenex to start off with?
Yes.
There you go.
It's just not going to get better than that.
Yep.
No, but you did get it in the box, so
Oh my god.
You know what? The box isn't good enough anymore.
I know.
Ruined
I know.
perfectly good. I'm still drinking it.
It'll have sort of a woody flavor now.
I
And he is,
also
and he
have
is,
4.
and he is, and he is.
2, thanks to J. Matthews 85, who I always feel the need. I saved. These will only be used to kill somebody. The other 2 I can just use whenever.
Yep.
And don't we have something towards a fire? A fire has not been set.
One of those is somebody
Is
does.
Emma set a fire?
Emma set a
I'm gonna
fire.
burn everything down. But
Yes.
That's later today.
Yeah.
This is happening.
That's how you get him to leave.
Yeah. I light this mother on fire!
I see too many tenements
There's
too
enough
close
alcohol
together.
down there now.
Yeah, there is.
The 3 of you can make.
Can I make it?
I'm gonna say make intelligence rolls.
Nope.
So probably not.
I
but
cannot.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You never know.
Oh yeah, hard
No.
success.
No.
So
Yeah.
you 2
Yeah.
are, you're struck by wanting or wondering what the deal with that door is.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
what
be
is
asked in.
what is keeping those things out of the door? You know, why is the door so important?
Oh.
So I didn't feel anything like what I felt at Eloise's door. So
Nope.
there's not like the elder sign. Is there any?
Well, we have to go in and talk to him again. We can check it out when we go back inside.
I do want to have a look at that door.
Yes.
Okay.
But are we going to tell him that we need to make the...
The panther is gone.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
got one of the things that he wanted.
But are we going to tell him that we're going to return next week with $100? Because 24 hours is not next week.
No.
I can math that one out on my own.
Well,
That, you know, your knowledge of the calendar.
Yep. My ability to count. Sketchy at best.
Do we demand to see the scroll?
Do we just toss the place? I mean, who can
Yeah.
take them? Seriously, no, who can
Pretty
take
much.
them? Yeah.
Yeah.
We know this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is not a fair fight. It's,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he is a thief who stole from Egypt and is trying to make money off of it. And I can understand why she's pissed off.
and Joan looks very uncomfortable.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sure, but it's still true.
I mean, on the plus side, you've never had a goddess chasing you. So.
True. True. But
How
that's
bad?
kinda sad too.
How bad can it actually be if you don't have a goddess chasing you?
Not terrible. Just the cops.
It's kind of sad though. It means things I have aren't that important.
Or
Maybe if you took the staves out once in a while.
I'm
have more cat
shocked. I'm
goddesses
shocked
being
no
like,
one's
"Wait a
chasing us for
second."
those things.
That we're aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Do we offer him? See, I can't make this deal without talking to Nasser and Ahmed. What's his name?
Yeah.
Ahmed Al-Dahabi
Yeah.
at the mosque.
Yeah, offering him a safe place to stay. You know, I can't make that deal.
We can't just make that call.
I
And
mean, you could just show up with him and like be like, "We told
Crazy
him,
man
yeah,
at the door.
Yeah.
yeah,
fix him."
Dropping off or picking up.
Come to window 2, please.
Yeah.
I mean, would he cooperate with us going that far? It was a long way.
We got rid of the panther.
You're not entirely sure you could find your way again there.
Yeah.
You know,
It was.
and it's, I believe it's getting on towards evening.
Yes.
was getting there, yeah.
Yes. We have to make a decision.
Well, you know what you could do? According to Samago Torah, you should light a fire because fire is always a good idea. So.
Wow.
You have incurred the wrath of Bruno!
I am on fire tonight.
I don't know why you're gunning for me.
It's because you're just open. It's just easy.
It's at that angle.
Right? You knocked Bruno over! How dare.
Fire is always a
lost
good
an effort.
idea.
Yeah,
If
you
his
did that.
house is on fire, he would have to leave it.
Yeah, but then we could also lose all of the flammable things. Like,
Yeah.
Like the scrolls.
yes.
And the alcohol.
Yep, that too.
Precious, precious.
Well, but she'd be able to get in and get what she needed.
If we left the door open.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on with that door. What does he have going on with that?
Well, and I don't trust 700-year-old cat lady.
I don't trust drunk Dutch guy.
Yeah.
I live
them.
upstairs from
For a
700-year-old cat lady.
Yeah. I mean, both of them are neither trustworthy nor people that I'm really in the mood to deal with right now.
No, but she's
Just not in the mood for you.
the one who was wronged, even if she's pissing me off by constantly threatening us.
That's all she understands is threats.
So, do we go in and toss the place? Do we go in and convince him to go with us to the mosque and hope to God we can find it again?
We can do some of each.
I was completely right there. I was like, we do all the things.
Yeah.
Which one do we start with?
We make all the deals.
Yes.
We start to
This is like
persuade
just a
him
pyramid
first.
scheme. You need to make this deal to do that deal, to do another deal to make the...
I said we
torch
talk
the
to him and
place.
try to reason with him first, and if not, then we go for the
Tossing it?
yeah.
All right.
Oh man, we should play Ponzi Scheme. There's actually a board game called Ponzi
That's
Scheme.
wonderful.
Sweet.
That's the only game I've ever played that made me sweat. 'Cause
Wow.
the whole game is literally I need to take a loan to pay the loan I took last
and
turn.
if you don't give me one.
And if you can't pay the loan, the game is over.
Wow.
That's the whole game.
Wow.
It's fantastic. Sorry.
What is the priestess's actual name? Because I will start calling her Mittens
Neris.
if I...
Neris.
Priestess.
Neris.
She has the biggest murder mittens.
Neris.
Thank you.
Neris.
Yep.
And for some reason, I don't have a picture of her either.
Just imagine a panther.
Yep, that's all I'm.
Yeah. An anthropomorphic panther.
Nope, that is actually
Oh, if I had known, I could have worn. I have one.
a great idea to just tell him that he
On a
needs
shirt.
to return the scroll. It has to be returned, period. Just be forthcoming and just say, look, you're going to get rid of the cats by returning the scroll.
It's not his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He broke into a place
Yep.
and he stole it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
what you've got is good enough. Hand it over.
And I'm learning this is not the way to go.
I see this going well.
Nope, it's
Nope.
gonna end in
It's
fire. Let's do this.
Let's not go with fire. There are too many rundown tenements and too many poor people who live in.
It's
very
like option
cramped-
4. Talking.
3.
Tossing.
There's no option 2.
Talking, tossing, stabbing, fire.
No, yeah, somewhere in there. Wait a minute, I think we
Talking.
can get
And what is committing him
Trashing,
to an insane
talking.
asylum under?
5. That's option 5.
insane
After
asylum.
fire.
Insane asylum fire.
There you go.
Let's
there you go.
put one of those.
So stabbing was ahead of insane asylum.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
It's significantly easier than getting him to the insane asylum.
Well, fair point.
All right. Well,
You know,
we'll
could be
try.
a little from column A, a little just stabbing
exactly.
once. You know.
Then
Oh, and
take
then
him.
he'd have an issue. Oh no, this poor man.
Knock him unconscious. Oh, we'd have
Yeah.
to call him though, and I'm not strong enough for that shit.
I mean, all of us.
Nope,
yeah.
I
I'm
Right.
sure nothing would happen.
No.
3 women carrying an unconscious man, followed by 40
400
cats
cats,
To the worst part of.
to the old town of Cairo.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
And we didn't get Nassim's phone number, did we?
First, you need to get him a phone.
Yes.
All right, so we start with Joan trying to persuade him,
Yeah.
us persuading him to give the damn thing back.
Yep.
And
yep.
then
And then we just see where it goes from there.
Our stuff seems
Oh,
so
boy.
simple by comparison.
and you're digging into the unknown.
Wait till she finds out about that. Okay. Knock back on the door to be polite for about a half second, then open it.
All right, yeah, you. Who is it?
If we
Us again.
Yeah.
Oh, is the panther gone?
Yes, we got rid of the panther.
Oh, nice, very good, very good. Come in, come in.
All right.
But carefully.
Yes, yes.
So when we close the door, I want to try and look at the back side of it,
Or in the.
or in the
threshold.
door frame, or
Make
anything
a
that's.
spot hidden roll, sure.
Do all of it. Can any
You
of the
could
rest of us?
spend some luck.
That would be 30 points of luck. I'm not playing that
I mean,
game.
You could. Would you like to push that roll?
Ooh, you leave the door open for too long looking at it.
Would you like to push that roll? You also have a fair amount of non-dry inspiration.
I have one dry inspiration
There
over
you go.
here.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Do it.
Go for it.
Do it.
Much better. That is not a hard success, but it's a very good,
All
it's a
right.
good success.
So there is definitely inscription around the edge of the door that you don't recognize.
I'm gonna nudge
In the
Joan
language.
and like point up at it with my eyes.
All right. It looks like hieroglyphics.
Okay.
You can make a so. You can. I'll make you an offer.
Yes.
You can make it
Run.
very obvious that you are studying this because reading hieroglyphics is not an easy thing, especially in the faltering light. Or you can just get a snap glance and you'll get some information.
No, I'm gonna look at it because I will notice it.
Okay.
Didn't they leave to see him the next morning? Isn't it early?
Yeah, it's
It
not
was
night.
Yeah, but it's
It's-
dark in this room. There's
Yeah.
no
Okay.
windows.
Oh,
But
okay.
the
just
door's
one-
open, sort of.
No, hopefully
no,
not for
anymore.
long.
Not
Not for long. Not for
Sure.
long. I am gonna stop and look at it though.
Sure, yeah. Make the hieroglyphics roll.
Yes.
All right. You definitely get the sense that this is some sort of ward against cats.
See bats in there or something. Yes.
Take rubbings.
You are so clearly not a cat person.
Cool. Cool.
Yes. You see, the scroll taught me that as well.
Oh, see, that's why I really want to see this scroll. I could even help because it's one of those things that has become part of my life, is looking into the Egyptian and their beautiful hieroglyphic work and how all of this works is
Offer
important.
me a social skill here.
Oh.
A charm, a persuade, or something.
Yeah. Let me see
Actually,
what I
not
got.
horrible at that.
Because
Charm.
because you are suggesting he share his
Persuade.
fame and fortune
Yep.
with you.
I'm going to do persuade.
All right, make a roll.
Just. Yes, I got it.
You made it?
There we
Yes.
go. Okay.
Fantastic.
He's, he's like, well, you do seem to know. He like tests you and you
Yeah.
tell him what the hieroglyphics say.
I'm reading them, yeah.
I mean, I could give you what I've already translated, and then you could do that, and I could work on the new part, and that would make it less than a week. Huh.
Take that, crazy cat lady.
Why,
We're about to get stabbed.
So you said it wasn't here, but so, where do we go?
we don't go anywhere.
But you said I could see it.
No, I said that I would give you the scroll that I've already translated.
Oh, okay. All right, you'll give
Because
me the scroll.
If I give you the whole thing, you don't give me my $100.
Ah, so you're going to give me a piece of the scroll.
Yes.
All right, so how do we do that?
You come back tomorrow, and I will have the scroll.
It's going to take you till tomorrow to get it?
Yes. I've drank a great deal. I'd like to sleep. What time is it?
Early afternoon.
11:30.
Oh. AM?
a.m.
I've been up for almost 80 hours.
Wow.
This is my life's work. But even I must sleep. There's a lot of very substantial looks going on here. What-
Well, $100 is a substantial amount of money, and if I'm helping, maybe we could reduce it. So I'm trying to bring them with us.
You made the charm roll, so yeah. All right, let's say, I could go 75.
Sure, maybe.
It's expensible.
Yep.
In halves.
No. I understand you are not sure this is real, despite what I have shown you. Little fingers still doing this. You can pay me all upon delivery. I'm not an unreasonable man.
All right, so what you're saying is if I come tomorrow, you're going to give me part of the scroll
Yes.
that you've already translated.
Yes.
You don't want any help with the rest of it.
No, I want you to check my work. You're going to translate that to English so that I don't have to translate the rest of it into English.
And then you can do the rest of it.
Yes. That's why it will cut
I
the time
see.
down.
So we come back tomorrow.
I feel like you're not understanding my
Oh,
genius
no.
plan.
Because it's so genius, it takes us a little time to get to it, sir. But thank you for letting us know about what you want to do.
And bring alcohol tomorrow. This will probably be gone.
Well, I was going to say, we can bring some of it back tomorrow for you.
But why would you bring it back? It's here now.
I think that's a fair.
Are we good for today?
Yeah, we should go.
Yes.
All
He
right.
is like laying on his cot. He's half conscious.
Yep.
Sure.
Let's shut the door, because
Okay.
Yeah.
we can always open it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we're going to step out into the courtyard and,
Okay.
close the door.
Yep.
Right?
How long do you think before he's out?
20, 30 minutes. maximum? Depends.
he's-
How
There's
much?
one cat in the courtyard
Yeah.
that's sort of just looking at you all.
How much
Yeah.
did he?
So the rest of
drink?
it's gone.
He drank a lot.
20 minutes, barely. I'd say 10 minutes. He's snoring.
I say we wait and open the door.
Exactly. We wait and go back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just like go a little outside the courtyard and lean against a wall waiting.
They're gonna put his hand in a bowl of warm water.
all
you
this is
can't
about.
trust these three. Who knows what they're gonna
That's
do?
ice water.
Oh, really?
With a
Thought about it.
mustache. What?
Penis on his forehead, drawing like Sharpie.
All right, yeah. Time passes.
Sweet.
About give it about 30 minutes, I think, just to be absolutely sure.
And so
Okay.
when we go in, what's our plan?
Yeah,
So are
that's
we going to
what I
just
didn't
time
know.
down and ransack the place now?
We have 30 minutes to discuss that, so I think that
Yeah.
would have happened.
You know, some people pay extra for that.
But you know what we don't have to do? Pay $75.
I don't know. Do you think the scroll's actually here?
I don't think so from the way he said it. If it was actually there, he would have just given it to me.
You know what I would have bet? What I would bet? He sends the furry thing to go get it.
That means we have to wait and watch and see what he does. Ugh.
Or, you know, tie him up and make him tell us where it is.
Yeah, I don't know about. Yeah, no. Hostage torture situation.
There's some
Not really.
there's some,
Yeah, no,
there's some interesting
no.
ethical questions coming up.
But
here.
he did say, if I come back tomorrow, he'll give me half of it.
A part of it.
So we just
Not
need
even-
to
not
figure
even-
out
Well, he said
how.
the half that he said the half.
Yeah.
He said the half that he's already translated.
Is that okay? I don't know
Then
much.
if he's already translated it, and we would know about it, and so maybe we can give her back part of it.
That's my first question. It won't be the whole thing. The second question is that normal? Where scrolls are broken in, I don't know much about scrolls. Did he tear it in half or something? Or is
Could have.
this-
I mean, you know, we've found partial scrolls.
Yeah, sometimes the scroll will be in a case, and you'll open it, and there'll be pages if it's really long.
Okay.
Usually, those pages are like kept around a
Cylinder,
core,
yeah.
and they don't usually come out. But you know, with the judicious application of force.
I mean, we are
Ah, now
talking
you're
about,
speaking my language.
but we are talking about paper, papyrus. We're talking about that kind of scroll work. So
I'd
I
like
mean,
to.
you'd assume.
I assume.
I'd like to follow him and see where he goes. See if he goes someplace.
Tonight.
Yeah, all day and all night.
Ugh.
I don't really want to, but I feel like we have no other option unless we just go in there and start slapping him around.
It's getting awfully hot.
It is.
But if Neris can see everywhere he goes, and she can't see him going to this place, that's why I keep thinking it's like.
Well,
it's
remember,
not in
she
his
said
house.
he doesn't leave.
Right. It's
But
got to be in his.
He could interdimensionally leave, just like I walked through from
Or the
space
portal.
To, yeah,
Yeah.
from
Or-
space to a pyramid.
Or send the servitor. Glance over at the cat that's watching us.
Yeah, it's just looking right at you.
Yep.
What kind of a cat is it?
It is a calico.
More calicos.
Hey, Kat, is there a place we can get out of the shade and get a drink?
It'll start walking out of the courtyard,
Okay.
All right.
and it'll lead you to a little a tea place.
Okay.
Sweet.
Thank you, kitty.
Now you're indebted.
I know.
You don't
No,
know the
we'll have
price
to.
for that.
We'll have to give him something.
And you have a view of the
Okay.
of the courtyard. Yeah, and the guy who runs the guy who runs the thing, when he brings you your drinks, he leans down and he says, "Oh, Nejum," and he puts a little bowl of milk down.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, we order drinks and just sit and wait and watch.
So,
All right.
So just kind of some chit chat with the gentleman who brought us tea. Has anybody, do you see a lot of activity in this neighborhood? Is it pretty?
I see a lot of things. I don't see a lot of things.
And the gentleman who lives there, do you see him often?
I don't. As far as I know, no one lives there.
So nobody's coming and going out of that place besides.
No, not to my knowledge. There's The cats love that courtyard.
Well,
where
it
they
does.
live.
Yeah, it smells like a sandbox in there, so yeah. Okay.
Is the cat still hanging out near us?
Yeah, the cat's drinking its cream, its milk.
Neat.
So
Yep.
nothing is going to happen for
Okay.
the whole day.
Yeah.
He's not going to come out. We're going to zoom to the Cairo, the Egypt Museum. And it is day 3 of your studies of the Necronomicon.
So we're on
Or
Monday.
day 2, sorry.
Monday the 9th.
No, I think we're on
Day 2 was the 8th.
Okay, so yeah, this will be the 9th, day 3.
Okay, we're on day 3.
Yeah. And you... Hey, guess what? Tomorrow's the full moon.
Yeah. Yep.
That's where you're gonna finish because we're stretching it out to 4 days because I've been making you pause and use the bathroom.
So actually,
and-
that is what I wanted to talk with you about. You are super frustrated because you feel like every time you stop, you have to go back and reread everything. And this book just demands the kind of attention that you gave, your undergraduate career, where you would read for 3 days, and Dr. Kafur, he told you the first time he read the book, he read it in 3 days nonstop.
Yeah, straight.
And all of this stopping is just making it hard for it's making it take more time.
So where is Yusuf right now in the book?
You're like halfway through.
Yeah, but he just didn't feel like he's got a good grasp
And the
on
problem
previous.
is, so the best analogy I can give you is if you, in German, in the German language, the verb often goes at the end of the sentence, which means reading the sentence is kind of weird because you read the whole sentence before you know what the dog did to the person. You know the dog did something to the person, but did it bite them? Did it lick them? Did it whatever? You don't find out until the end. And that's what you feel with this book. That there are all of these threads that you're having to keep straight, and none of them are resolving. And you don't know when anything's going to resolve. And so every time as you are reading, like a lot of your notes are just like, what was that white pillar? And then you're like, what white pillar? It's almost like this book was written by someone that was insane.
What?
Almost.
Almost. Okay, so not quite.
Not
is
quite.
what-
Not quite. And Kafur, recognizes this, and he's like, I can help.
Oh.
So he needs to study more. I can show you a place. I can show you how I read this the first time.
Oh, well, that would be very helpful.
It's-
Is there another reading room that's much with better illumination or better chairs or?
He looks at you. It's not here.
Oh, well, where is it?
Is it within the city?
It's in a city.
It's in a city,
Yes.
and you would recommend it.
Time is a different concept there.
Oh, now I'm really intrigued.
Oh.
Where is this place?
I call it the Dreamlands. I have a copy of Al-Azif that I can read in my dreams. And so when I told you that the first time I read this book, I read it in 3 days, I was asleep for 3 days. I was in the Dreamlands. In the Dreamlands, you're never tired.
How did you get the book into your own dreams? That's very interesting. Wait, would I have to be in your dream to do this reading?
He pulls out a flask, like a what are they
A test tube?
a test tube with like a wooden cork in it with this viscous white liquid in it.
Let's just give the a few more days. Just a few more days. You know what? We'll increase the amount of time between breaks.
What's in the flask?
Does it look like worm goop?
No, it does not.
Oh, good.
That's exactly where I was going.
Yeah.
This,
I'm so glad.
This is. It is called space mead.
We heard
So it's
Emma
a type of
talk
beer.
about space mead.
Sure.
So I get really drunk, and then I have.
No, all it takes is a sip of this, and you will be in the dreamlands.
I
Sounds easy
say we
enough.
stay the course.
Well, regretfully, if we stay the course, it's been 3 days now, and I'm maybe halfway through the book, and I really don't feel like I've got a good grasp on where I am. I keep.
We can always take more
threads.
time. We can always take more time.
If we take another 3 days, I may be in the same position that I am
And
now.
you may still be sane.
I'm not sane right now. It's
No.
unfinished. I don't know where it's going. I keep losing track of these things, and my notes are a mess. They're a mess. They're 2 different languages. When did I stop writing English and go to Arabic? I don't remember doing that. And I'm still stuck in the town in the desert. I haven't learned a single ritual.
Iram,
I'm Iram. There's all the
the
pillars,
city of pillars.
and every pillar has
You
a
can
meaning.
visit there in the dreamlands as well.
Oh, I've visited there so many times in my mind. I'm trying to picture
It's
it.
just a few more days.
But every time I go back to the book, I think I'm seeing something
More
different.
days. We can lower the amount of breaks. Let's not drink any suspicious fluids.
Well,
Let's not descend
Says the
into.
alcohol.
I know. I was thinking, wow,
It's
this
just a
is
form of alcohol.
That's not what. That's not. No, wait. No, the flask is fine. That's
That's medicinal.
yeah.
that's
It
medicinal.
does seem a bit odd, though. I mean, essentially what he's implying is that I don't have to
Well,
read.
that option's not going to go away.
I just
that
go to
option
sleep
doesn't go
and then
away. You
I'm
don't have
reading-
to. Well, for
But
3 days, I don't want you unconscious for 3 days.
But would I be reading the actual version or a made-up version in my own mind because I'm hallucinating based on a strange alcohol?
See, let's go ahead
There's
and
one way to find
let's
out.
exactly stay the course.
I am suspicious that I may just be imagining the book in my own head and not reading the real book. And if that's the case, I think I need to read the whole book first, maybe just one time. It may take an extra day or 2. And then once I've read it, I can then go back into my own mind.
You understand your limits best.
We'll stay the course.
Okay.
We'll just
stop for
maybe
a little
a short lunch.
lunch and snack later on in the afternoon.
Okay.
Go over the
Okay. We'll
notes.
still do that.
Yeah. And we're staying until like 10. Like we're doing long.
We'll stay as long as we have to.
All right. He'll give you you have your scholarship is impressive. I've looked at your notes and I'm you've given me some insight into things I hadn't thought about. And so yes, you have full access to this book for as long as you want. I apologize. I only offered this because I saw your struggle. I hope you do not think that I was presumptuous.
It's okay to keep it as an option, and we definitely appreciate it.
I appreciate
but I think right now,
I do want to give it one legitimate college try to read the entire manuscript, and then after that, we can explore other options.
Perhaps a university try.
Indeed. All right, I'll get those white gloves and we'll get back to it.
All right, so you two go back to that.
Elite.
So it is now the evening of the 9th.
The 9th, okay?
And you guys have been sitting at... The guy now is bringing you, like, hummus and pita,
Okay.
Hey,
some olive.
it's delicious.
Yep. So do we actually even have any money on us?
The cat is asleep. Yeah,
Okay,
you,
so we
you
could
can-
come up with
Oh, yeah.
$75 if we had to.
Sure.
Okay.
So the cat's hanging out next to us?
Yeah, the cat is just sleeping under the table.
I'll periodically reach down and pet it.
It's purring up a storm.
I think he's interdimensionally
I think so.
getting the stuff.
Whether
I mean,
he
should we
goes or has he sensed something.
Yeah, that's interdimensionally. I'm just wondering, does somebody want to go listen at the door?
Somebody who has that.
If you
kind
had to quantify it,
If I had to quantify it, I would say that I am exceptionally skilled at seeing things, but not hearing so well.
how about you? All right, I have a 62 in listen, so I'll go. I suppose I'll go.
Are you going alone?
Well, I'm just across the courtyard. They can see me.
Yeah.
Bring the
My
cat.
question stands.
Yeah.
I'm looking down at the cat. You want to come along, buddy?
It's in the shade.
What's
Smart
our
kidding.
Not banana. What's our?
Vatican cameo.
Give me a bird call. Okay.
The cat perks up a little.
Sure he does.
Sure, you go in the courtyard, make a listen roll.
Here we go. 99.
Son of a.
All right, so inside, you very clearly hear.
That's disturbing.
He's aggressively sleeping.
Thinking things that aren't.
Aggressively sleeping. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah.
Does it sound like a snore or
No.
like someone chewing on a...
There's a
It sounds a little bit like
yeah.
someone chewing on a raw bone.
Yeah, there's a little bit
from
of a
that sound.
worrying sound to it. Yeah, like.
I'm gonna like turn around and look at Emma and be like,
Okay. I don't know what this means.
I'm pointing
I have
at my
an ear.
I'm pointing at my ear.
Look at my earring.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
some
nice.
coins and go
Yeah.
to the
All right.
courtyard
All right.
as
It sounds like
quietly as
she
possible.
Needs us over there.
Yeah, as soon as she's
Yes.
close enough that I can lean over and whisper, I'll be like, it sounds like someone chewing on something very, very loudly. It's not a good sound.
Oh shoot.
I got that off at a 99?
Which means it's right, but
Hey, sometimes a fumble means that what you hear is real, but it's just really not what you wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yes.
do we?
Fair.
So do we pull daggers and stabby and go in and just be like, Doctor?
Please do that again.
So, you know,
Doctor!
so just so we're clear, murder.
Of the. Yeah, we're gonna kill whatever that is.
I mean, it sounds like something eating him.
the doctor.
So
Shoot. All right.
I mean, that's your okay.
That's
Or
your
he just says
That
it's
is
all
your-
like
yeah.
shoe toy. I mean,
that's what I'm telling Emma.
Sure, yeah.
That's what I.
How do I justify the murder that is to come?
That's what I got is the fact.
I'm
that
sorry, have you
there's-
forgotten who I am?
Yeah, I know.
Yes. So my take is that there's an interdimensional.
You're a rogue
beast.
bard.
Yeah. Killing him right now.
So I'm basically on
Lookout duty.
You're on lookout.
I'm on lookout
All
duty.
right.
Yep.
The
So
cat is still under the table because it's in the shade.
I think we draw weapons before
Yep.
we go in. Yeah,
Okay.
get your scimitar.
yes.
Let's
So
do
you
this.
draw the scimitar. All right. The cat like perks up when you draw that, and is kind of interested, and like it ambles over to the courtyard.
Ooh, out of the shade. We're
Yeah.
more interesting than shade.
All right. And napping, afternoon naps.
And you open the door.
I'm not going. You're going first.
All right, you open the door.
Okay.
I have 2 daggers.
Okay.
All right. It is dark inside. There's a moment of like adjusting your eyes, and there is a small figure on top of Van Hoevelen, and it appears to be like facing the wall.
Humanoid figure.
Is it one of the things that like
Yeah.
fingers?
Seems like it. It's shrouded. It's still like you're dealing with the light transition, but as your eyes get used to it, you clearly see it looks like a small child maybe, and it is facing the wall where the circle was. And it's like
Does it seem angry?
this is alien.
Sure.
Emotion, like if you were to anthropomorphize its emotion, it seems frustrated.
Okay. Okay. The door's still open.
It has not recognized you at all, and Van Hoevelen is out.
I mean, 80 hours awake. That'll do it.
Yeah.
So I did follow the cat over to the
Yeah,
courtyard.
you guys are in the
Yeah.
like
Courtyard.
opening of the
I
courtyard.
kind of want to just take a step back, shut the door again.
I'm going to cautiously take a step in.
The cat starts to move towards the door.
Keep it open.
Okay, then let's go in.
Yeah, I'm gonna like trap the door open with a foot. So that even if someone tries to shove it closed,
Okay.
it'll be against my foot.
All right. The cat wants to enter the room.
All yours, buddy.
Yeah. I yell at the thing, get off of him.
All right, so you yell at the thing. I think we're going to go to initiatives.
Yes.
Okay.
Listeners were like, yes.
It's been a long time since we've had a fight.
Since I've
5-6 episodes.
since I've gotten down.
It's been at least since we've had Yosef.
So actually, before we go to initiatives, you yell, and like it looks kind of like
Here we go.
a monkey.
Okay.
But a monkey with huge white glowing eyes.
Okay.
And it has 6 arms.
Ah.
And
Are they the black arms of the?
yeah.
Okay.
And
Or the fingers?
they're currently missing like all of them have their fingers cut off here.
Oops.
And that's what it was doing, is it was like grabbing at the fingers
I'm trying to get them back.
on the
Got it.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it has its legs are like monkey paws, and they're like currently holding Van Hoevelen, like standing over him, and it's just like it looks like this thing was guarding him or something.
Okay.
So on a 90,
Good Lord.
the cat zips into the room, and it goes right under the bed.
Okay.
Cats for you.
That's a cat thing.
It's
80.
It's an entry in.
On an 80, the servitor will go under the bed as well.
Fluffy fight. Fluffy
I know,
fight.
apparently there's a party under the bed that we're not invited to.
Dive under the bed.
Make a spot hidden. Well, actually, we'll do that on your initiative. So that was 80, 70s.
75.
Yeah?
I would like to do a spot hidden to see if I can figure out what they're going after.
Are you going to look under the bed?
Yes.
Okay. Make a spot hidden roll.
No.
All right.
78.
It's impossible to see. Like, this room is so, even with the door open a touch. Oh,
The door's wide
Door's
open.
wide
and
open.
I'm
how are
bracing
you?
it open.
So, okay, that's why you don't get to see as much, because you're keeping your foot in the door, trying to like lean down under this low bed to see what's going on. There's noise in there, and you hear a kind of thing. 70s, 60s.
Go, kitty, go.
50s.
65,
Oh,
65. 65.
Make a spot hidden roll.
Yes.
There are more cats than you've ever seen just coming over the wall, headed towards the door.
Oh, okay. I say, get your feet out of the door. They're coming.
No.
And I'm not going to try to push her.
And the panther is now coming, over.
Okay.
you.
All right.
And the panther like looks at you and heads towards the
Yeah.
door. All right.
I'm gonna jump over her leg and smack the doctor. I was supposed to call him professor. Smack the
Yeah.
doctor around and just be like, "Wake up! You've got to go!" And try and pull his fat,
All right.
bloated body off the bed.
This is going to be an opposed. I'm going to call it a strength versus his con roll.
okay.
Unless you have another roll you'd rather do, like size or if you want to like use con and be yelling at him or something, whatever. You can offer me a roll.
Drink roll.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know
Drink?
if it's a drink roll. Yeah, drink roll.
Cheers.
Like, you know what I mean?
You're great, but Van Hoevelen will beat you in a drink roll.
Well, no, I'm just saying is that slap him, take my flask, do it under his
it
nose.
would be a clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
No doubt, but he would take you.
Yeah.
Amy versus Van Hoevelen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Emma versus
Like
Emma.
Yes.
using it like a smelling salt or whatever to get the old man to come to.
All right. Okay.
I don't know what that would be.
Let's call
Like on a
that.
drink roll.
Let's call that a dex. I'll take dex with
Dex,
that. You're trying to
yeah.
get it under him.
Ugh.
Better than intelligence for coming up
Yeah,
with
I
the
was gonna
idea.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 29. I actually made it.
He failed. So yeah, you grab a bottle and you just wave it under his
here.
nose, and he's like, the door. Like his eyes focus on
Yep.
the door.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
like,
like the sliver of light.
yep. I'm like, we've got to go.
Okay.
And then I'm just like, here,
We're back to the top of the lineup. But before we do, Jay Matthews,
No fire.
85.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
He's got 500 bits only for the servitor.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Good little guy. He'll use it to beat up a cat. I mean, I'm assuming it says for the creature. I'm assuming it's for the servitor and not for the cats. But I don't
There's
know.
a lot of cats coming, man.
Jay Matthews gifted 5 subscriptions. So
nice.
thank you.
I like you a little bit better now.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank
That's
you.
great.
It's great.
Yeah, all right. So on a 90, the cats go. Unless you stop them, cats are pouring in.
I'm leaving. I am bracing the door open.
All right, so
There is a price to pay.
17 cats
Oh my God.
have just gone. And they all head under the bed.
Cool.
Again, not invited.
It sounds like a real rave party.
Under the bed, you hear a.
Is the bed, like, moving?
No.
Okay.
The servitor, they're all small enough. Like, these are all very small things.
All right.
That, so.
Small fierce things.
Yeah, the whatever that servitor thing, like, that noise is universal. That is pain. The servitor is, like, feeling some serious pain there.
I mean, cat claws, though.
Yeah, and an O2. Yes. On an 80, the servitor
Use that inspiration.
It's inspiration.
is going to use this inspiration.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, nice. All right.
Damn it.
On a 70, 2 cats come flying out from under the bed.
Babies.
15 to go.
It's just like it's trying to throw cats out from under there. 75.
I will always go for the cats over a weird monkey thing.
Yeah. Spider monkey.
Yeah, right. I'm still like bracing myself against the door and holding it
There's a
open.
panther coming at you.
Yep.
It's not coming at you threateningly. Like this
I'm
is
giving her what she wants.
Yeah, I know.
I'm afraid, but I'm also like, if I'm gonna die, it's because you're a traitorous asshole.
All right.
I was gonna say, did you want me to take over the door duty? But
Nope.
All right, 75.
What would
then
I
it's
do?
you.
then it's me. Yeah. All right, it's true.
I do not want you taking over the door. I have an
No,
idea.
gotcha. Okay, so I want to go in and try to see what's happening under the bed for sure.
Okay, it's very crowded.
There's a lot of cats.
This room is full of cats, and you'd be pushing your way past the panther.
Oh yeah, no.
Which I mean, again,
She's already given you a very
She's already given me the look.
That'd be
She's already given me the
hilarious.
look.
Pants go to the just like, poof. It's like, I want to see.
The panther's like, whoa.
Nope. She gave me a look. If she hadn't given me a look, I might have. But if she gave me a look,
That's fair.
all right.
so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to scoot into the house though, and so I'll be over in the corner and see if anything.
So you're
else
trying
is-
to get in, again. Getting into the room
okay, all right.
is going to be hard.
All right, then I'm
you
not gonna
can
do that.
certainly
Then
do
I
it.
will-
I would,
No, I'm
I'd
gonna-
take like a dex roll or something.
Yeah,
to not step
no.
on the
Cats.
All
just
right,
wait
so
for the panther to
I'm
go.
going to check 6. Then I'm going to make sure that
There's just cats as far as the eye can see.
Okay.
Like you see them coming down the road over there. They're coming over here. Just cats are coming.
And so I just say incoming.
So I've got him by the collar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's
He
the
is
scroll?
terrified.
We've got to go. Where's the scroll? Grab the scroll and let's get
Why
out of
is
here.
tell her to close the door.
We can't. There's 2. They're already in here.
They're cats.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand why you're afraid of them. Grab the scroll and let's
I'm
go.
afraid of the panther.
Here she comes.
Well, she's
And
on her way.
as he says, I'm afraid of the panther, like the panther's head just like pushes the door aside because your foot is not enough room for it to get in.
Yeah.
And so it just like shoulders its way in. And he's like, oh no.
Honestly,
the scroll.
I'll help her shove the door open. I'm
yeah,
cool with that.
grab the scroll and let's go.
Why have you done this?
You shouldn't be meddling with these things. You shouldn't be reading
Where
them.
is
You
my
shouldn't be
servitor?
reciting. You shouldn't be using it.
It's under the bed being mauled by cats.
The scroll!
Is where?
My servitor!
Under the bed.
The servitor can bring me the scroll. Hugo! Hugo!
Lord.
All right, it is back to on a 90. The panther is now in the room.
Taking up all of the available room.
Yes. And the panther will, like a twig, snap the bed. The panther is just like smack, and the bed just goes crunch.
Oof.
And you hear gross noises underneath there.
Kitties.
Make a dex
Yeah, I
roll.
was about to say, me and the fat man probably take a tumble. What's my dex? Yeah, no, I miss it.
All right. So yeah, you both go take a tumble with the bed. Van Hoodlin is surprisingly spry, but he is, he was lying down, so that does him no favors. 80, the servitor, there's like a sad sort of like noise. That was 80, 75.
I'm gonna go for Emma to get her up.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Now the Panthers in the room. I did my job.
There was a crack inside,
Yes.
and
Yes.
like
Yes.
there's.
Now I'm going to push my
All right,
way in.
yeah, behind the panther, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you see the bed has been crunched down. It's crushing whatever's under there. Emma and Van Hoovelen are like in a tumble. She's helping Van Hoovelen up. She's helping Emma.
I'm going to go
Van
Van Hoodlin.
You're gonna help Van
Yep.
Hoovelen up. All right.
Well, and then who knows what's going to happen after that? But I'm going to help him up.
All right. Yeah, you're helping Van Hoovelen up. So yeah, you can do something.
I honestly want to slap him. It's time for me to get out of here.
So you're just gonna slap Van Hoovelen?
No, I'll save that for later. That'll be my parting move.
All right.
But I'm really just done with him, so I'm just gonna get off of him and just get up and just.
All right. Yeah, she helped you up, so you can be out of the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to be out of the room, but I want to be back towards the door and be like, you brought this on yourself, old
All right,
man.
sure, that's perfect. Yeah, Joan is like holding him, and you're just looking at him
Just
and like
like-
saying stuff, and he has the face of a man who knows he's dead. He'll look at you, and he'll just go, "My notes are in the drawer," and then if nobody does anything else, the panther is just gonna like leap on him.
I'm going to go grab the drawer.
All right. Yeah, you head for the drawer.
Yeah.
They don't seem to care about the notes.
Sweet.
And the panther is, if you stay in the room, you're going to watch a panther devour a man.
No.
Nah.
No. But I'm going to grab the notes.
Okay, are you closing the door when you leave?
Ooh.
No,
She can't get
yeah,
out.
no.
We'll
that's
trap
mean.
her in here, and that's rude.
Yeah,
no,
no.
I'll like.
Leave it.
Then again,
prop
she
it
was
open.
rude to us.
Yes, but she's also really powerful, and I'd like to not piss her off.
All right, so you flee the scene. You have the Dutch notes.
Okay. Cool.
And you have not had to listen to a panther. You hear like the first vestiges of his death screams, and you are out of there.
Cool. Cool.
That seemed unsuccessfully unceremonious.
But I've got some.
But they're in Dutch. Can you read that?
Well, we can get it translated.
Yes.
But I recommend
Yes.
we don't translate it anytime now between now and when we leave Egypt.
We'll figure it out.
There are no cats following you.
Well,
Sweet.
are there any cats that are nearby as we go? Did we pass any on
Sure,
our way
yeah,
through?
sure.
I'm gonna like bend down to one of them and be like, "Hey, we helped you. Tell her to help us." And then
Okay.
and then
Ask
keep
her to
going.
help us.
Please.
Ask
We
her to
could
help us.
really use the assist.
Sure. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, and you head back to your hotel. Mm-hmm. Okay. And that was a lovely afternoon.
And death and dismemberment.
It's a Tuesday.
So they don't come back until almost midnight. The gentlemen don't come back until almost midnight.
How do you think it's going in there?
At this point, I'm very concerned about what they're doing and where it's going to end up. I mean, how many other people are going to come after us now wanting to kill them because they've read the Al Azif?
I mean,
Study guy's got to study.
well, but he's not stealing it. He's not leaving with it. He's being handed it by someone who is a curator of this in the city, of the nation. He belongs here, and he's welcoming Yosef into this, for better or worse.
Yeah, for crazy or worse.
Well, there's that. But I don't think it'll incur anyone else's wrath as far as
No.
like crazy, scary panther lady coming after us.
Because they said it's for Egyptians.
Well, until he starts using it or using it inappropriately.
There you go.
And then
Well, I mean, this knowledge, as far as I can tell, has been used inappropriately by people, including Egyptians, for hundreds of years. So this won't be anything new, at least.
Well, if there's something
It
we
seems
can
less
do.
about whether it's inappropriate and more about who's doing it.
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, my whole thing is right now, I am a white English person. I am getting out of the way. You do your stuff.
Very rare for a white English person.
I'm way interested in this stuff, so I'm just diving into whatever, you know?
I'm just kind of still confused a little bit about where the scroll really is.
Yeah.
Well, he said that his servitor could get it.
Yeah.
So I'm either assuming it's hidden somewhere, and these things can go anywhere they want.
Yeah.
And it could be anywhere.
Interdimensional, maybe.
It could also just be buried under the bed. You know, you don't know.
Right. It could be anywhere.
Right. Like I was looking to see if there was a trapdoor under the bed, but there was kind of a lot going on and very bad lighting.
Yeah, a lot going on. Yeah. I couldn't.
Party under the bed.
I couldn't even get in the beginning. So
Not a funny line, but it's a good episode title.
So sure, the Occam's razor answer. Was Occam's razor around then? Whatever.
yeah.
The Occam razor's answer is it was in a box under the bed or something like that.
Yeah.
The far more likely, and we keep running into this answer, is he had a way to get into another world to get it.
Well, he did say something about that the servitor can get it. So.
And we saw the servitor come through the wall. So it may have been being kept somewhere else, which means that we're going to hear about this again, and I'm just so looking forward to that conversation.
So about midnight, they come tromping in. He looks exhausted. He looks worried.
That's just Sylvia.
Like, you pretty much, like, just go right to sleep. You know, you're just like, I got to get up in the morning and go this again.
I'm going to pour Silvano a drink.
Yeah.
And be like,
I'm not going to stay awake for too long, but I will not drink a drink. I don't want it to go bad.
how are things going in there?
They're going slowly, and it's frustrating for him, but I'd like to play it safe.
Does he seem like he's losing any connection to the real world?
No, I think it's, I get the feeling that it's going to be something of like an epiphany at the end, and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully he's just prepared and organized, and whatever happens isn't too much of a shock. But I don't know.
Well, I can't imagine it's very interesting, but you're doing good work in there.
Mostly I'm just trying to make sure he eats and sleeps, so when it happens, his body isn't in a awful place.
Nice.
All right, is anybody doing anything tonight?
No.
No.
Okay, make me a POW roll.
Ruh-roh.
Joan.
Nope.
Okay. The morning of the 10th dawns. And it is another very hot morning. You guys head back to the museum.
Yes, bright and early.
Can we get breakfast first?
Sure, yeah, sure. And what are you three doing?
So I've got a little problem called a girdle. We've now fooled around with this guy, Van Hoevelen, for 3 days out of my 10 days. Still looking for a technical loophole.
Okay, what exactly did Old Stoneface say to you?
That I need to steal the girdle, throw it in the river.
And then...
I don't know.
And then you're done.
Yeah, and then people won't die. You guys won't die.
Okay, so thinking about this girdle situation...
God, we gotta stop saying the girdle situation.
That's
The girdle situation. That's a good.
Situation.
I like that. The girdle situation.
Thinking about that, however, I can't stop thinking about that story in Exodus about Moses being put into the Nile and sent into a queen's arms.
Emma's not familiar.
No, never read it.
I cannot stop thinking about it. And
Is that Old Testament? I don't
yes,
know.
It is.
Yeah.
I cannot stop thinking about that, and it's worrying. I don't, because it went, I mean, at least in the story, he went straight into the arms of a queen, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if this is a way to get it out of somewhere safe and into the hands of people we don't want it into.
Yep.
But then what do we do? Because you
Again,
said there's hundreds of thousands of people who will die.
Technicalities. I'm sure there's got to be. So you know, in our usual fashion, I'm just sort of spitballing here what's going to happen
Let's hear
because
it.
it's usually us. But so we successfully get the girdle.
A long stretch, but we'll go
Yep.
with it.
Okay.
Okay, unsuccessfully get the girdle. What happens if we, you know what? We're going to end up lighting it on fire. This is what's going to accidentally happen.
The mosque or the girdle?
Probably potentially all of it. And we'll never come back to Cairo. So that's,
No great
there is a
loss.
Cairo.
yeah, town 2.
No great loss. I've never been here. I don't need to come back.
God, it's too bad we can't borrow it, dip it in the Nile, and take it back. It's like,
Wait a minute. That's an idea, though. You have to put it into the Nile.
Yeah. But then we have to get it back out of the Nile.
Who says that someone else couldn't pull it back out?
Is this like a breakfast discussion that we're here for?
If you want
You guys are, no, you guys are already gone.
We're bright and early.
Yeah.
We got,
All right.
You guys are already back.
I mean,
it's their problem.
I just,
Yeah, hundreds of thousands of people will die. It's our problem.
Not our problem.
Thanks, mate.
not a problem.
I have to go read a demon book.
Yep. I'll be in the basement.
Yeah, well, he doesn't get to see the scroll, so.
He might be. Yeah.
Have we seen any cats, by the way?
No.
Okay. Because I've been keeping an eye out for
Yeah,
them.
no, yeah, you're well
not.
keeping an eye peeled, and you have not seen any.
They're not keeping up their end of the bargain.
No, they're not.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right. So what if we did that? What if you
Okay.
put it into the river and one of us was a little further
Just
downriver
turn
and grab it?
I mean, can we attach it to a string, maybe?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
You know, just so it just
So it
doesn't
doesn't
get away.
sink, and then
Yeah.
we can't get to it.
Yeah. Or something else takes it. At least we have some leverage to get it back.
I do not trust that it's just going to sink into the bottom of the Nile and someone and no one will ever touch it again.
Well, I don't trust that some crazy six-legged monkey thing is not going to come out of the mile. Six-legged alligator monkey thing is not going to come out and grab it and take off.
Yep.
Alligator monkey thing.
Yep.
So I think we can't
What's
just.
going to happen now?
Exactly. I'm sorry.
Stop
the furry
giving him-
kitty is going to grab the girdle, bring it back to us. Right? That's exactly what's going to happen.
And cheese.
Yep.
Hey, with a good Chianti.
There we go.
But so okay. Following what the Pharaoh told you, you have to put it into the Nile.
Yes.
I don't want to just leave it in the Nile.
No.
So
I'm even suspicious about throwing it into the Nile.
same. Like
Would be
Is
into
there-
if
denial.
I knew more about.
Is there a wordplay where I could be like, actually, when you said Nile, I thought you meant pile, and then like throw it somewhere?
or
I'd be
something
like,
about denial.
Yeah, exactly.
I threw it in denial. I did.
I see this going well.
Yeah.
Not just a river in Egypt.
Everyone in this city is going to die.
Probably.
Dang.
Technicality!
But it won't be our fault.
Speaking of technicalities.
You know what? You know what I wish. I wish
Don't wish too much, but go ahead.
that we could talk. Now that we've helped her, Neris. She's got to know something about this girdle. There's too many connecting threads. She knows the game. She knows
Yeah.
the rules.
Is there a cat temple?
Well, we could go back to the person's, guy's house.
Nope.
It's like going back to New York.
Going to his
No,
courtyard.
thank you.
Going to his courtyard. And
Can I just tell you from personal experience, you do not return to the scene of where someone died very recently unless you want to be the one in irons.
True. Well, where else do cats gather? Alleys, garbage cans, alleyways.
Porches, restaurants.
Any place they're not wanted.
Well, there is the restaurant that was across from his house that we
Nope.
went to. Okay.
He talked to you. He gave you. He told you it was in like, what, a sewer?
Yeah, he said it was in
Was it
sewer in
sewer?
Old Town Cairo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was the.
that narrowed it
I
down.
thought you meant the scroll. No,
Yeah.
the
temple, the way into the temple.
Yes.
That narrows it down.
Do we go back to talk to Kafour? Do you think he'll be any help?
If we come in and tell him that we want the thing,
No, we're looking for the temple of Bahest.
Bast.
Bast. B-A-S-T.
Okay, I got an H in there.
wait, who's Kafur? I am losing track of names. There are too many names to keep track of. He might be helpful. We could ask him if there's that sort of temple. I think that we are grabbing at too many things and we don't know what hot irons we're pulling out of the fire to badly mix a metaphor.
Well, then our only other option is to go to Ibn Tulin and talk to Ahmed and Nessim.
I think that we try to find out what we can about
a library.
Yeah.
Or a newspaper.
Yeah.
You know, newspapers can also be sources.
True.
Well, I do want to try and track down the priestess if we can and talk to her.
Right. We should be able to find a temple or a place of...
You feel like if you find a cat, you can say, hey, we'd like to meet Neris.
Exactly.
And, you know.
I'm just
I'm going to be keeping an eye out for cats as we go through.
All right. I suggest that we go to the alleys, like right around our hotel and things like that, and find a cat.
Okay.
I'll
do it.
I'll get the can of tuna.
All right. Yeah. Let's do it.
We're setting a trap for cat.
Serious.
Sure, yeah. You leave the hotel and you easily find a cat. And what do you want to tell it?
And like crouch down and look at the cat and be like, hey, we helped.
Yes.
We don't know the rules of this game, and there's a few things that we really need to know about before things explode. We would like to meet with Neris, if at all possible. Can you tell her to send someone for us or take us to her?
The cat starts to move, and it looks back at you. It clearly wants you to follow it.
All right, I'm going to follow the cat.
All right.
Let's go.
So you follow this cat for like a long time.
Yes.
And you are getting into a worse and worse neighborhood.
Boy, I love this.
And at there comes a point where the cat goes down a set of stairs to a door. Mm-hmm. And it like scratches at the door.
Let's go scratch at the door.
I'm gonna walk up next to the cat and just tap with a knuckle.
Okay, the door, there's... The cat's just looking at the doorknob.
Can we jiggle the doorknob?
Look at the cat and look at the doorknob.
It's looking at the doorknob.
If you say so, man.
All right, so you open the door, and you are in a cellar. And the cat goes to the left and goes down another stair, and there's another door.
Okay. I'm going to look at the cat, look at the doorknob. Do you want me to open this one too? Open it, push it open.
All right, you are now in some sort of subterranean passageway.
I'm a cat butler now.
As we've done that, is there anything that we see on the walls or anything, or is it just
Not
pretty
yet.
much? Okay.
Nothing yet. Okay. I'm looking.
And so this is probably a street that Cairo built over that you're walking on, and you are going through this area, and you start to see more cats around.
Cool.
And you're lost. This is just a maze of everything. You're just following this cat.
Yep.
And the cat makes a turn, and you come into a small room. It's very small. Like all of you, the three of you have trouble fitting in there. And there is a small altar, and there's a cat with its paws like this. And in its paws is a scroll, like a black scroll. And standing behind it is Neris. You wanted to talk. And with that, we're going to go to break.
Hey.
Oh.
So we've got a Libris Arcana dice giveaway right now. #chaos to get those dice. And we will be back as soon as 6 people can use one bathroom. We'll be going to break as soon as Thomas is at the controls.
weirdest dream.
Looks right at Sen.
Sen? How did you get here? Sen! Mayhem!
You're still in a dream.
I'm still dreaming.
No, I slap you in the back of the head.
Hey,
I mean, you are a god.
Oh, they clink nicely.
we'll get that clip later. If the morale is low, just like anything.
What do you propose I do, let's say, if Clint forgets to prep something? Should I tell him he's pretty?
No.
Uzo opens the door and he... Bunny, are you done with that yet? Do you need some help?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Actually, no, it's all done. I got it. It's kind of ribbon. Thank you, though. Got it.
You are doing a great job. Thank you, Bunny.
Captain?
Well done, he's right.
We might have another devil.
That's true.
Chaos.
Ingvar Chaos.
Ingvar Chaos. Yes. And Hefland.
Hefland?
With one exclamation point. Hefland! Go to Hefland!
There it is, Hefland.
Cheers. Motto, Hail Ted.
Cult of Ted.
No, motto, hashtag Hail Ted.
Oh, excuse me.
Hail Ted.
That's the selling point of Hefland. That's how they outsell Disney with their cults.
Yeah.
My son, do you know the difference between a Catholic and a Protestant?
I know that you both believe in this Jesus Christ, and that you have a split in the church that happened many centuries ago, and then
Or hundreds of years. Yeah, okay.
Monk tits!
Entire.
Yes, no, we're all whispering.
You're all
We're just speaking normally for the sake of...
I am also whispering.
So, everybody in there?
Roll it.
That's great.
It's everywhere.
Hef, clip it, quick!
And
I rarely get startled.
here it is.
Started
The mighty
myself.
meatball.
Perfect. And Josta and I shall take the dinghy. You two shall take the strap on.
Yes. Exactly.
So the first attempt, so you jump on his back and you're like trying to get the loops around here. And you start kind of choking him a little bit. You see you've kind of got like reins. You're like, oh, this will work. And
Stay
start,
still, Uzo.
Jesus.
He starts choking you.
Get off.
Did he say Taita?
Okay, and I jumped down. Hold on. Maybe we need to plan this out better.
Yeah, pull my hair a little bit.
Oh, God damn it!
Oh, they're adorable.
Okay, I'm getting off now.
I can see that.
As long as someone does.
Don't look, but don't make eye contact.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cardboard and Chaos. We are the Chaos Agents. We're not.
No, we're not. I am not a chaos agent.
This is Cardboard and Chaos.
Don't you put that on
We are
me.
Quest and Chaos, and tonight we're playing Arkham Horror, the living card game. Hey everyone, we're gonna drop the beats. Let's do this right now. I'm a super white guy.
Not just a white guy, I'm a super white guy.
Boy.
That is gonna get clipped.
He's a
All right.
Channel here for some natural one. So we'll go ahead and get going because it's already 10:30.
Yeah,
Thank you guys very much for joining us. We'll see you next week, and thanks for starting your week off right with a critical fail.
Oh, this is weird. Great.
See you guys.
Please make me a death saving throw.
I will. Choosing the dice. Choosing the dice. It's gonna decide it. Turn up the jams! Oh! No! It's the nat one.
Oh!
That's the way he dies? That's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ruckus. Your life just slips away in a cloud of blood around you.
I make eye contact with the shark before I die.
You see Remy on it?
Yeah.
And you see Remy on top of it, and your body floats to the surface.
I'll haunt you, shark. Those are my last words.
Welcome back, internet friends. Sorry that break took a little longer than usual.
Life.
Yeah, you know. We are back, and Cupcake Cora won the dice. That is an awesome name.
Congratulations.
The dice are kind of cupcakey. There's a little...
They're sparkly and
Yeah,
they're
very
pink
pretty.
and blue.
Sprinkles or jimmies, depending on what part of the country you're in there.
I've learned something new today. And it wasn't...
Sparkles are called jimmies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've
Depending
never
on what
heard
part.
that.
There is
Sprinkles on your ice cream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And cupcakes,
Those things.
There's a fascinating... Harvard did a whole study on the regional aspect of language, and it was like a survey, and they said, you know, what do you call athletic shoes? And some part of the country calls them trainers or kicks or sneakers or tenny runners. And like, you know, there are some words like it's Coke versus soda versus pop versus.
And one of my favorite ones is that everyone in Alaska calls what you guys call a snowmobile a snow machine. We all call them snow machines.
Nobody. That wasn't on the.
But what about when you need to make snow up in Alaska?
Yeah.
What do you call a proper snow
Exactly.
machine?
Do you ever have to blow
Listen
snow?
to yourself ask that question.
Yeah.
Just wait, global
Alaska
warming.
makes snow?
I mean, we do sometimes, and there are machines for that, but
And what do you call
generally
it?
They call them
it's
snow
Yeah, what do you call them?
machines.
Those are the mobiles.
they're snowmakers.
Makers. That's absurd.
You know that
That works.
I like it.
I like
It's
it.
much more evocative. Snowmobile.
So, YouTube, we have this awesome deck of steampunk Cthulhu resurrection cards. Thanks to Julie here, who brought these in. And let's see, maybe this will never work.
And it's out of focus.
It's a cool picture. It's a steampunk Cthulhu, as it says.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
And so we are going to be giving these away, and we'll tell you, YouTube, how you can get these at the end of the episode.
We can rebuild Cthulhu. We can make him stronger.
The $6 million Cthulhu.
Let's not. Isn't
Na, 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 na.
that what we're not supposed to be doing?
Yes.
We'd like to unbuild him.
Throw the monkey wrench
Just
in there.
add a kill switch in there.
I like it.
The kill us switch.
Yes, there is. I have that switch right here.
He started killing everyone. Well, it's a kill switch.
We
You didn't
should have been more
specify.
specific. Yeah, that's on us.
Yep.
That's on us. So, our three intrepid ladies are in a small temple of Bast, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, Cairo, in the wrong side of the tracks. There's not even tracks here.
No.
And Neris is before you, and she looks at the scroll, and she says, "You have my thanks."
You got it back. I'm glad. We weren't sure if it was actually there or not.
It was under the bed.
Occam's razor, cool.
Of course it was.
It required a little persuasion to get him to tell us where it was. But we greatly appreciate all of your help. And now, how can we help you?
We are playing in a game that is multi-universal and beyond our comprehension, and we don't know what the rules are. And we're grasping at straws trying to find any way forward, but we're running around in the dark. And any assistance that you can give us to help us figure out what the rules are would be tremendously helpful.
Well, I told you one of the rules that I know, that he cannot tell his minions where you are, because he knows where you are at all times. They must find you
Through other means?
terrestrially. He cannot be seen to exert influence personally over your success or failure. She'll look at you and she'll say, but I should be clear, these rules only apply to constants.
Constants, like mathematical constants?
Of a sort, yes.
And what about the people who travel with constants?
They are covered by many of the same rules, but not all of them.
Wait, people who travel with constants, as in 1, 2, 3. Constant's mathematical concept. How can people travel with a mathematical concept?
Do you know the concept of many universes?
Yes.
There are people who exist in all of them, and those people are called constants because they are constant from one universe to another.
Oh, interesting. So we're hosed, is what you're saying, because we're not constants.
Well,
Not all of you.
Only if I accidentally blow up the world again.
2 of us.
Did she say that? You said that out?
Yes?
It's like,
2 of us.
Neris looks at you,
Constants.
for example.
Yeah, I mean, or other things that I have problems with.
okay, wait. So you're saying that there are some people who are constants around the universe?
We can discuss this at dinner. I think Neris's time might be better served.
Yes.
I'm very interested in this conversation.
I'm sure you are. But I think your time would be better served holding a beer into the bargain.
I see.
So the
I
rules.
promise you, we will get into more detail.
all right.
You can't
It
influence
hasn't
a constant
really come up.
success or
Failure. That applies both for his forces and your forces.
But he's awfully manipulative. I mean,
The rules definitely have gray areas.
so how does the girdle of Nitocris factor into his success or failure?
If the girdle is worn by a constant and that constant is sacrificed, Nitocris will be resurrected.
Oh, he didn't tell me about the sacrifice part. He just
never
said
does.
that if a constant wore the girdle, that the constant would become Nitocris.
I will caution you to not...
Wear it? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm skinny enough.
No, I will caution you to not think that you are the only constant.
No.
No, and I don't think anybody should put this on. But is that what he's after? Like, why is he basically blackmailing me into stealing it and throwing it in the Nile? What's the end? What's the end of that?
The resurrection of Nitocris.
Okay.
Nitocris is to be his bride.
Ugh.
Great.
You gotta wear it.
That's so disgusting.
Wait, so whoever wears it must be sacrificed
Correct.
first.
Yes.
So if you put it on,
You're dead.
that's it. So why throw it in the Nile? Because somebody's going to pick it up and then they're dead.
To send it to
Probably.
someone else who's a constant and bring Nitocris back.
Why doesn't he just have that person go steal it? Don't get it.
May not be able to influence that person directly.
But he's going to make them put the girdle on so he can. Yeah.
There's
I thought I knew a lot about the culture. I really did.
So he told me that if I don't steal it and throw it in the river, that he's basically going to like destroy most of Cairo.
Oh, he's quite serious.
Well, how do I circumvent this? How do we
rules lawyer him?
Yeah, how do we use the rules to just be like, well, I stole it and I put it in the river, and just because you couldn't do the thing you said you were gonna do, that's not on me.
It is a very dangerous thing to try to trick a trickster.
Oh, God.
Good coffee.
It is, but then our choices are see Nitocris raised or destroy a good section of Cairo, neither of which we want to see.
Yes, you are in an unfortunate situation.
Kind of liking the girdle on a string thing again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, tricking a trickster, There's lots of stories about that. It never goes well.
So there's nothing else that you can, any hints or anything you can give us that would help?
I mean, from my perspective, the resurrection of Nitocris is far less dangerous than the destruction of Cairo.
Could Nitocris, once resurrected, then be destroyed? And how would you do that?
Ooh, interesting.
I mean, if she's resurrected, she's mortal.
And I don't remember the story.
Although she will likely be very powerful.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't she working against the Black Pharaoh?
No, she came much later than the Black Pharaoh, and she was trying to reinstitute much of what he did.
Right. So yeah, that's why he wants her for his bride.
And you are aware, I'm sure, that the Black Pharaoh is an aspect of a far greater being.
Yeah, we were told that it was one of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And those aspects do not necessarily work well together.
That's no, it's, yeah, my enemy is my friend. My enemy's enemy is my friend. That's not really, I don't really need to be bringing other powerful beings into creation just to fight the Black Pharaoh.
Is that what you are suggesting? Find the bloated lady and bring her to fight him?
No, I was merely telling you that the various aspects do not necessarily cooperate. Where the different cults that are associated with each aspect will, from time to time, work together. But I believe you have seen in England the sort of internecine warfare of the cults.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that is perhaps something that you could use to your advantage. I think, were I
a rat in the closet?
Thomas, are you all right?
Oh yeah. Good to know. Good to know.
Oh, that was funny. It's like the car guys were back.
He's buried under something back there.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
admit it,
yeah.
'cause-
Everything's fine.
It's like 7 boxes, like
I would.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Guys, don't worry. Thomas is fine.
Everything's fine.
Yay!
If anyone from Cal OSHA is watching, no one has been injured at this site.
He knows his ladder safety.
You should seek out Bessart. And you should seek out you should seek out Nuri. Bessart will lead you to Nuri.
And they will help with the fight?
The enemy of my enemy.
Yeah. I was about to say-
Bessart is no enemy. Bessart is immortal. You all have heard the name Warren Bessart.
I've heard that name and I can't place it.
Yeah.
He was the supply guy for the Carlisle expedition.
Oh, okay.
But how powerful and unruly is Nuri? You know, just because we unleash one.
Nuri is immortal and is not very powerful at all.
Okay.
So then
Her power has waned.
what is the advantage of seeking them out?
Information.
More info. Okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps assistance.
But information is king, so.
Yeah.
I believe our debt is now even.
Emma, do you agree?
Well, I mean, outside of killing Nitocris for me.
I would not want to see what happened if that occurred. I would anger the Pharaoh. Helping you like this for a cost is the sort of game he acknowledges and understands.
It's within the rules.
Killing Nitocris would be taking a side in a way that I am not comfortable with.
But we've already taken sides, haven't we? So
You are a side.
Huh.
You not understand that?
I've been trying.
Now I know.
I thoroughly understand it.
I've been trying to not acknowledge it.
There,
It's so big.
you are.
We are the other side. We're the opposition.
Yes. And you must operate as such.
So you want to let me take a look at that scroll?
Dude, don't push your luck.
I'm just asking. What, ma'am?
Have you learned nothing?
Should we just grab her arm in arm and just...
Yep, just like...
She's facing this way, we're the other way. Like, grab her.
I'm not even there, and I want to like back away. Like,
Bye, thanks.
Ma'am,
Bye.
you have been tremendously
Yeah.
helpful. Thank you.
Do not go to Kenya.
Where's Nuri? Is she here? That down. Is it a she?
Nuri is in Egypt.
Okay.
Bessart will tell you where.
Okay.
But do not go to Kenya. Only death awaits you there. Death and rebirth.
Ugh.
What sort of rebirth? What is there?
Not yours.
I was about to say, do I get better shoes in this one?
What's there? Can you tell us?
You know what's there.
I struggle in your arms a little bit.
No.
And she's a cat.
Okay.
And she like dips into a bunch of other cats and they all crawl away.
All right. Is there? Do we have a cat to lead us out?
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
The same calico will come up and lead you out.
Thank you, buddy.
I was that close.
I get it, but they've had so much stolen from them.
I wasn't trying to steal it.
Yes, but what does it look like?
All right.
Well, and also, what we've seen of it, I mean, just to go back to defending logic here for a minute.
It is the end of the universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Emma, defender of logic.
Jan,
in which universe?
All of them.
None of them.
There's an infinite number, maybe
Yeah.
in one of them.
somewhere I'm smart.
Everywhere you're smart.
Even a broke
Professor
clock.
Emma.
God, that's a new goal. Anyway, look at what the scroll did to Van Helven. Yeah,
Van
what's his
Helven.
name?
Jan Willem.
Yeah, that's it, Jan Willem. I mean, he was crazy. He had that creepy little thing that was protecting him. He opened up portals to nowhere. That scroll doesn't need to be read by anybody.
I was just thinking it would help us, if we had some more things that would help us fight. I mean, you guys were talking about these constants and fighting, and we're being on the side against the Black Pharaoh. We need more. We need more things to help us. And I thought that would be a good thing.
I mean, knowledge is our best tool in this fight. I absolutely agree. However, this is a culture that has had a very great deal stolen from them by us. And I'm not going to perpetuate that.
We have 500 bits, but it's conditional.
Ooh.
We have so many conditions we haven't met
know.
yet.
I know. Well, that's
up
why
today.
this one, I'm only going to give you. This is 500 bits from 4242, level 42. All my jokes are 80s bands.
Yeah.
There's something about you, babe. This is 500 bits if you drink the white goo. I mean, here's the good news. Quests and Chaos has already got the bits. It's just a question of if you want the sweet, sweet inspiration.
The sweet, sweet goo.
but,
Do you want the goo?
You'll have to drink it later. When second pass of the book.
I just
Space
worry
Meat
that
sounds
at the
great.
end of the day, the boy will get the bits, and then we can't use them. So we'll see. We'll see how the library use goes.
Okay. You can take the
That's
bits.
available.
You
I'm
can
just
take
going to put this.
You can take it to space with you. Take your bits to space.
If you drink it, you're not going alone.
Are you coming with me? That's great. Let's go together into outer space.
Why can't we go on a train ride instead?
Like doing
Think of it as a astral train ride.
No.
a trip to the stars.
It's like Starlight Express.
Oh, you're not losing your mind on my watch.
That's a good one.
Right there, yeah.
That's a good one.
Wow.
So I strongly urge you to not drink the goo.
Well,
Should have given the 500 to him.
he'll stick with Plan A.
Yeah.
We'll see how
All right.
Plan A goes.
So you come out of this area and you recognize that you're kind of close to the mosque of Ibn Tulin.
Do we even go? I mean, at this point.
Time to burn down a mosque.
All right. Here's what we know.
Peace be unto him. The prophet.
Exactly. I sincerely apologize for any desecration of any holy areas. Burn
But
it down.
it's not a mosque
It's a
anymore.
hospital now.
It's a hospital.
All right, here's what we know. This girdle is in the mosque and presumably is being protected by. What did you say they called him?
The sword of
Sword of
Akmala.
Yeah.
Yes, the
That's
Sword of
it.
Akmala.
Yeah.
That sounds very much like a title that is, protect the damn thing.
He was the sword. And he was big. That was one of them.
Oh, I remember.
Yes.
I remember feeling very tiny. If our dear adversary gets it, he's going to bring his queen back. If we don't get it, a good portion of Cairo is going to die. I cannot imagine them giving up this thing that they have protected without a fight.
You know,
This is how
I like this already.
dumber ideas have been had, but Joan, perhaps you know somebody in the artifacts world that could perhaps create a fake for us and throw it into the river.
Yeah, you know a guy. Sure, you know a guy in Cairo.
Yeah.
Who
Okay.
specializes in taking museum pieces and replacing them, so that pieces in museums are fakes and you can sell the real one.
Hold on, though.
What?
Neris could smell the servant thing, right? Mm-hmm. What's to say that as soon as the Black Pharaoh touches this thing, he doesn't know? He'll know. He'll know as soon as he gets anywhere near it, or anyone gets anywhere near it, that it's fake. I mean, we all feel.
Oh yeah, that's right. He knows all of the places that we are.
We
Never
all
mind.
feel the buzz of power whenever we're near that stupid headband or the staves. We all can feel that buzz. This girdle thing, if it's going to bring someone back to life, it's got to have a lot of power.
Well, we
Or
were
is
able
it a
to
ritual?
put power into a sword. Why not into a fake girdle?
Elder sign
An
on it.
anti-pharaoh fake girdle. Oh my God, I'm loving this.
That sounds like a chastity belt.
Yeah, kind of.
It is. It's a total.
Make Joan make an intelligence roll.
Joan, make an
Because
intelligence
there's a
roll.
really good idea in there.
Yeah, put elder signs.
You got a 1!
One.
Put elder signs inside.
Put an elder sign on the actual
Yes.
girdle.
Yes.
That's right.
That's
No,
exactly
you were talking about
what it is.
making another the
Yeah.
fake girdle magical. What
Make
if you
the
made it
real
so?
thing.
Yeah, it blocked unearthly things from.
Yeah,
Well, then we'd have to get the real girdle.
Yeah.
but that's just. I don't know.
Well, no, you remember the other
killing the sword of
episode.
Akmala.
Exactly.
No, like
that's doable.
the Black Pharaoh.
Nose
Sorry
goes.
to be out of it, but I'm just
please.
reminding you of the
Yeah.
Black Pharaoh told you could just go to them, basically tell them this, and they will give it to you.
I forgot. What did they tell me to tell them?
He said, tell them that Cairo's going to burn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You're a hero. I believe his exact words were, you're a hero. Tell them you will protect it. All you have to do is lie.
Yeah,
all you have to do is give up everything you believe in.
But we...
Which is why we have Joan talk.
But then we can have the...
The liar.
Alexandria is throwing stones from inside glass houses.
Yeah.
She kills people for a living.
Oh, I know. It's like, that's why we let Joan talk. Joan talk. Yeah.
Situational ethics.
Yes.
But no, I think that...
I also really enjoy the fake girdle with the elder signs. Oh, that would be
I love the idea of putting an elder sign under the real girdle.
Yes.
That's an amazing idea.
But yes, if we can get it. If you can get it, but if not, we have a backup.
Mm-hmm.
So, did we go talk to him?
I don't know. We could go talk to him, or we could table it for a day and talk to Bessart.
I am going to suggest that when we go and talk to Ahmed, that we take one of the boys with us.
Sure.
So that we have...
Oh, yeah, that's right, because there's a holy man.
Yes.
Religion and
yes.
shit. Yes.
Agreed.
They're going to be
I'm glad you thought of that. I didn't think about it.
He was very uncomfortable around us, even as much as he wanted to help.
Yeah, true.
Yes. On that note, however, it's getting dark. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Okay.
Good call.
Are you going to...
Should we set... we don't know where Bessart is, do we? Or in Bessart?
So, you could try, if one of you could convince the French embassy to tell you where, because when nationals go somewhere, they have to tell them where they're going to be. Or you could try the police or a newspaper.
Newspaper would be first. We could do that. I could get somebody to help us.
I think newspaper and then the embassy.
So there is the Cairo Bulletin.
Is there a yellow newspaper?
The Cairo Bulletin is the more. It's not quite a tabloid, but it's definitely
yellow journalism.
The more yellow. It's also the one that had stories about the Carlisle expedition that you found.
Let's go find that.
Yeah, it's more celebrity based kind of thing.
And it's the bulletin?
Yes, the Cairo Bulletin.
Yes.
So you go to the bulletin and you are shown in. It's a relatively small office, and you three come in, and there's a person at the desk, and says, "How can I help you, young ladies?"
We're looking for a few things. We would like to specifically find any information that you have, any articles or any whereabouts for Mr. Warren Bessart, and then also any paperwork or anything that you have reporting on the Carlisle expedition.
Of course. And all of a sudden, oozing out of a side office is...
I note the use of your verb there.
Is an immaculately dressed, probably too fancy, very Egyptian. This guy is like if Yusef liked women. He would be...
Wait, what?
If Yusef knew what a woman was.
Okay.
He looks at you like Yusef looks at dinner.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
There we go.
Thank you for that. We're all like, yeah.
And he comes out. So the Yusef comparison is the utterly Anglicanized Egyptian. Mm-hmm. He is, he's wearing like an evening jacket in the office with a, and he's got a little sherry tumbler. And he comes out and he says, "Enchanté, mademoiselles. I am Nigel Wasif. How can I help you? I hear you saying names that Nigel works with. The Carlisle expedition?
Yeah.
I'm very interested. Warren Bessart? I've met him.
Ooh.
He's French.
And what can you do about the French?
Haha, yes. What indeed?
I'm English.
Well, I know. That's why I just gave you that.
Yes, Bessart he's an opium addict. He'll do anything for his next fix.
Good to know.
But if you wish to find him, all you have to do is go to dinner with me. Dinner with 3 lovely flowers of England would be wonderful.
And would you be inviting him as well?
You're American. Even better.
I'm English, they're American.
Toads. Oh, you know what? Make a luck roll.
Oh, no. 94.
I wonder if it's worse that he...
I honestly don't know, because Alexandria gets really awkward when people recognize her.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if... You know what? I think it would be worse. Are you...
Oh, no.
Are you her?
I'm a her.
Are you an opera singer?
I used to be.
Oh, now you simply must let me take you to dinner. I am a huge fan of yours. Let me tell you, when Erica Carlisle came to Cairo, she brought me one of your records, and she said I had to listen to it.
Really?
She loves you. And I listened to it, and your voice was, it moved me. And any friends of yours, especially friends as lovely as this, are friends of Nigel's.
Well, Nigel, it is a great pleasure to meet you, and I think we will accept your dinner invitation.
Absolutely.
Oh, very good, very good. He takes you to the gentlemanliest club, gentleman's club of
Yes.
it is. This is a supper club for that is super English. It's like this is where all the expats go and that sort of thing. And
Poor Yosef.
Take off my vest.
yeah, Yosef really missed out.
I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
And he will, he'll during the course of the evening, you're whining and dining, and he'll give you, he'll give you an address for Warren Bessart. Although it's a very curious address. It is the Red Door, the Street of Scorpions.
Okay.
And he once again warns you that Bessart is a drunk. Everybody can make me a psychology roll.
Oops.
Nope.
That's what you win. Everything's fine.
Okay. Is he drinking too much?
Can we get him to drink more?
You get an advantage die on your psychology roll.
Oh God, that doesn't matter.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I have the base, so it still doesn't make it.
So I'll give you this. He is not drinking too much.
Okay.
He's nursing.
Got it. Okay. So what? So did you have any involvement with the Carlisle expedition when Erica was here?
Well, I mean, when Erica was here, nobody had any involvement with the Carlisle expedition. They were dead. But I brought, when I knew that when we were coming to dinner, I brought this as a present. I wanted to show you. And he holds up a picture of the Carlisle expedition in Egypt.
Wow.
And there's everybody. There's Sir Aubrey looking great. Carlisle, Hypatia Masters glowing. She looks lovely. Dr. Robert Houston is there. And a guy that you can only assume is Brass Brady is standing behind them.
But they look like generally happy.
They look, they look like,
even?
this looks like a society photo.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
This was taken when they arrived in Cairo. So they arrived May 1919, and they were supposed to be looking at sites linked to the Third Dynasty, but that nowhere that they dug had any known connections to the Third Dynasty. They started in Giza and then very quickly went to Dashur. And I will tell you, between you, me, and the wall, and the champagne, which is exquisite, that they were very rude to anyone that tried to find out anything about them. I asked several times to come out and visit their dig site, and they would not have it. And then, all of a sudden, there were rumors that they'd made some amazing find, and as soon as those rumors started, they were off to Kenya. July 1919, they headed to Kenya for a holiday. Although, the rumor I've heard is that Carlisle fell ill, and that the Egyptian summer was doing him no favors.
And didn't we also hear that he had a girlfriend?
Danae.
Yeah.
Why do I remember that name?
I don't know. Did you meet her?
I did not.
Okay.
No, I was not aware of this.
Do you know, was it in Giza or Dashur where they were supposed to have found this amazing find before?
I mean, it must have been in Dashur, because that's where they left from, logically.
But there's no record of where they were digging?
I mean, not really, no. Anybody that tried to get close was shooed away. I mean, it's very much like the Clive expedition now. They're echoing that. They're ever since the theft, their camp might as well be a prison. Now, tell me, what are 3 stars from the firmament like yourselves doing here in Cairo? And why has a world-famous opera singer come to Cairo? A secret concert?
Well, as I'm sure you can hear, my voice is not what it used to be, I'm afraid.
Oh, it is lovely.
I appreciate it.
Well, then why are you here?
Well, I've taken in the sights. I've heard about the great country, and so we wanted to take in the sights, and we heard a little bit about the Carlisle expedition, and very, very just enthralled.
Yep. Our friend Jackson Elias.
You knew Jackson Elias?
Told us about the Carlisle expedition.
What a man. What a man. He came the last time I saw him. He's dead, I believe.
Yes,
very,
unfortunately.
very sad to hear that. He came to see me, and he was very interested in the steps. He was retracing the steps of the Carlisle expedition, and then he was also very interested in the Clive expedition. But he was only here a very short time before he lit off for Kenya.
What did you tell him about the Clive expedition?
Well, they were still very new. The Clive expedition was still very new here when he came in. They were still in Giza. They had not yet moved to Memphis, and there was not a lot to tell. He was interested in their funding, and he had been to the Penn Foundation and found them singularly unhelpful.
Sounds about right.
I did try to point him to. I had heard that a member of the Clive expedition, a Dutch archaeologist, was a little looser in his conversation than the others. I believe he's no longer a part of the expedition, but you might look up Jan Willem van Huvelen.
Oh, okay.
I can imagine in an expedition like the Clive expedition, having someone who's a little looser with their conversation wouldn't be good for whatever they're doing.
No, yeah, I think he was let go from the expedition. But he might know more about what they were doing and what they are doing.
Yeah, it's certainly possible.
And so you're just here to learn about the Carlisle expedition? I hope that you are not traveling down a path like poor Jackson did.
How did you find Jackson when you spoke to him?
Well, he was always... He was more driven than I've known him. In the past, Jackson had a pleasingly erratic manner about him. And
an excellent description.
When I last saw him, he was driven. He was focused on the Carlisle expedition to the extent of all else.
Wow. Well, we will endeavor to keep from becoming obsessed, perhaps.
I do hope so. I do hope so. Ladies, this evening has been magical.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Pick up the champagne, gently toast him and sip.
Yeah. If there is anything that I can do for any of you, please let me know. It is so wonderful to share an evening with 3 such cultured women. So rare here in this country.
Well, it's nice to have a friend.
To friendship.
To friendship.
Yep.
Oh, that champagne is wonderful.
It is exquisite.
You can make... if you want to ask him anything else, you're welcome to.
Lots of small
Otherwise,
talk.
he's going to make small talk.
yeah.
And
Polite small talk as Alexandria quietly grits her teeth.
yeah, okay. So you head home. It's probably about 11 by the time you head home. You'll get back about the same time they do this time.
Oh, good. Okay.
So no worries about the full moon and reading the Necronomicon?
Oh, God.
That's fine.
God.
Okay.
Although you are definitely struck, like all of you as you walk home, the moon is huge. It looms over Cairo.
Wow.
Did Yusuf finish it?
No, not yet, no.
Keep making you stop and give me notes, but the notes are adding up.
Amy, could you pass me the water?
You feel like you're close, but you felt like you're close for...
For 2 days now.
One more day. One more. One more day.
We'll keep at it.
Yeah, just hang in there.
Thank you.
But no new insights.
It's not gonna happen until...
So what you have found is you've found a number of... You're not skimming the book, but you are not getting the full depth because your mania is on finishing. And so you're just like, you're skimming parts to get to the end. You're like, Jesus, he's talked about lizards for 3 pages, and you're like, skip ahead to where there's not the word lizard. And so you're not getting the full read. I mean, the full read of this book could take months.
Lots of lizards.
It's hilarious to me because Nick takes almost no notes, and that one he decided
Lizards
was
is,
worth it.
that's the...
Exclamation mark, underline. I might go and just read that particular.
Highlight all the lizard talk for me, will you?
Take note of the page numbers. What page numbers?
No. Is it talk about lizards or lizards talking? Because it could be either in that
Oh, it's
book.
both.
It's both. It's both.
There's he's describing lizards, and then the lizards are describing him. It's a whole...
That's a thing.
You need to understand their perspective. It's not going to make sense if you don't understand their perspective. No wonder people have trouble with this.
Well, this is exciting. Cranio Dad has raided us.
Hey, cool. Hi, welcome.
Our dad has finally found out what we're doing in the basement.
Yep, sorry,
Oh
Dad.
man.
Lots of lizards.
Hide
Lots
the
of lizards. You're just in time for Necronomicon talk. Very exciting. Because we've been raided, we're giving away a Nord Games luck deck right now. So hashtag chaos to get that Nord Games deck. We're playing Call of Cthulhu right now. We're playing the Masks of Nyarlothotep scenario. And it is 11:30 at night. It is a big, giant full moon out there. And everything seems fine.
I want to howl though.
Like I might actually sit out on my porch drinking tea and like sit on the banister just enjoying the moon.
We had a girdle. This would be the night to do a ritual
You're
on it.
right.
Nope.
No, he's right though. This would be the night to...
We're missing out.
Yep.
I don't know about this idea though.
Well, the moon will be full for
All I know is we need to get the perspective of the lizards.
Talk to the lizard. Should we ask a cat?
Enough with the
first?
lizards.
Why would the cat have... What are you talking about?
Cats love to chase lizards.
What have you guys been up to?
Oh boy.
Oh, do we have to share?
I mean, I'm going to go to bed in about 15 minutes, but...
It's going to take longer than that.
Well...
Yeah.
A good dinner.
I think understanding the perspective of the lizards is the key to really unlocking the Necronomicon.
It's nothing to do with the lizards.
I think it's more important than... I don't think you should have just gone over that.
No, the lizards are... It's a red herring. It's a lizard herring. It's a lizard.
A lizard herring.
It's not... Yeah, it's not it.
Those
There
lizards were
is some
not
talk.
there.
There was some stuff about lizards that can take on human skin.
The lizard people. The lizard
To get our perspective.
Oh no.
It's all about
it's-
perspective.
Oh no.
but there's something else that's...
Having V
No, the lizard
flashbacks.
section is all about perspective, and perspective is the key to
but
understanding
he wouldn't write a
this
book about
book.
lizards.
But he did. Look at it. Look how
it's
much
a side
of it.
note. It's only 3 pages. I shouldn't have given you my notes. Why did I give you my notes? I'm gonna write my notes in Arabic.
I'm
from now
writing.
on.
No, I'm writing the notes because
Now on.
I'm asking you about. No.
Go on about the lizards.
I'm not going to press any further. I just.
I've said my piece.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm almost done.
All right.
I'm
So
almost
is
done.
anybody doing anything tonight?
No.
All right.
I mean,
I'm trying to sleep.
You're out on the porch.
yeah, I'm sitting on the porch.
At midnight, a cat jumps up on the porch.
And I like pull my foot down off the balcony and look at it.
And it does the, like, you know, it looks in the direction of the mosque, which is old Cairo and could be anything. But you have this weird feeling that it's looking in the direction of the mosque.
What about it?
Yeah.
Yes, my accent's terrible. I'm sorry.
It's just trying to figure out why you just said green.
So like I'm watching the cat for a while and go back to sipping my tea. Just
All right, after about 15 minutes, it will, like, give you one more look at the mosque, and then it'll jump down. Again, you're on the 4th floor.
I was gonna say, honey, are you okay?
You see the cat, like,
Road trip.
At midnight?
You go and the cat shows up and tells you to
maybe you could get everybody.
go to an insane asylum mosque.
Go by yourself to the insane asylum following a cat.
There's no way this could go wrong.
You just gotta start
Bye.
singing midnight.
No, I'm... Is anyone else still awake at this point?
I don't know, you're gonna have to knock on my door and find
Maybe,
out.
but most of them are asleep.
Probably tucking in.
Yeah, yes, it's probably asleep, right?
This is fixed. This whole thing is fixed.
What?
I am protesting,
What?
but I'm very happy
Squirrel
about
on
it.
the run?
J Matthews, J Matthews 85 won the Nord Games luck deck.
That seems appropriate.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
I like to think in my head J Matthews has better taste than to play D&D. But we'll never know. And he gifted another 9 subscriptions.
Nice.
Whoa!
It's like he's
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's like tonight's Hef.
Champion
Yeah,
of the people.
seriously.
Hey, where is Hef?
Thank you, J Matthews.
Where's Hef?
We appreciate it,
He's
and make sure that you give you email or I guess Facebook message or something. Questing Chaos.
Whisper.
Yeah,
Whisper.
on Twitch.
On Twitch.
I don't know what the hell you do.
I'm gonna go tap on Emma's door lightly, 'cause not enough to wake her up if she's not awake, if she's asleep, but enough to get her attention
Your
if she
choice.
is
So
awake.
you awake or asleep?
I'll be awake because I'm generally irritable.
What?
You're irritable when you're asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hear light tapping at your door.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, what?
So the cat came back. Well,
Very next day.
The calico cat?
Well, one of the cats. I think
Okay.
it was a gray cat.
This was a gray cat.
Yeah, Jellicle. It was one of the cats that came back.
What did it want? I mean, did it just like?
It sat there with me for about 15 minutes out on my balcony and seemed to want me to go to the mosque.
Oh, this can't be good. All right, so
I am right there with you.
Usually, yeah, this is insane, but not great.
This is insane, but not great.
It's insane. It's not great. Let's go.
Let's do this. It just
implying usually when it's
Yeah, I
insane,
know,
usually
yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
No, usually when it's insane, it's coming out of my mouth and it's fantastic.
this time it's me.
That's
Another interesting use of a butt there.
I'm going to. Nah, not a shotgun. Let's just hide a pistol, bring the Elder Sign blade,
all right,
and the machete. We might as well just full stock. It's a full moon, no moon,
Good
whatever
Lord.
moon, full stock.
Jay Matthews triggered
Oh,
the
cool.
Gale Force 9 deck giveaway.
Oh, wow.
This is like a
That's amazing.
I know, it's
crazy.
Like, wow.
And
it's like
so
a D&D crossover thing.
It's terrifying.
you take that.
I'm waiting for Orcus to show up.
Hashtag spell cards. In the chat, we're running out of hashtags because we're giving away so much
Right?
stuff.
Yeah.
Hashtag free stuff. Hashtag spell cards in the chat. You can win a Gale Force 9 deck. I don't know. What is a Gale Force 9
So-
deck?
What is that?
Oh, spell cards.
Yeah,
what are they?
so
the spell cards.
so there's like the massive Arcana deck with all of the Arcana spells.
Oh, there you go. That's
Arcane
super
spells, but then
cool.
there's also like Druid and Cleric
the
and
cleric
Paladin.
ones, yeah.
Right. So
Nice.
you know you get to pick your class.
Yes.
Is that well? There you go.
Yeah.
Take the Bard spells.
The Bard spells are fun.
I love Bard.
I've played a Bard. That was my first D&D character.
So are we getting
Yes.
woken up if they're
Yes.
like loading up on
Yes.
all the rifles
yeah,
and
you
everything?
probably,
You're like, what
that
the
noise,
hell is?
the
Why are
noise
you
of-
in my room? What guns?
Yeah, they've actually come in your room to get the guns.
Are we in the same room?
Sure, you're
you guys-
sharing a
okay.
room.
So
yeah.
I go in.
Yours is probably still asleep, I would assume.
No, not anymore. I'm like.
Joan's still out. She's just
dude.
out. Nobody's got her yet.
So I know it's insane, but the cats want us to go to the mosque. Don't ask.
That is insane.
Get dressed.
We
Get
haven't.
your guns.
Have we seen the cats?
Nope.
As of late?
You've
there's
seen like
cats
a
all-
cat here and there.
But they're
Not
all
the
over
same-
town. There's
not
cats.
the-
yeah.
I'm gonna go tap on Joan's door to get her into this.
Just get your guns.
It's like-
we gotta go.
I don't
to
have any guns.
How? Can I walk through the street with a rifle? What?
Well,
What time is it?
It's midnight.
it's fine.
Oh, I've been asleep for like 5 minutes.
just fell
We have to
asleep.
be
Don't
back
even
at the
with me.
museum at 6 a.m. to go back to
We'll
the...
get you into the museum at 6 a.m. Let's go.
And this is how he drinks the goop.
It's just like university days.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you're just finishing
Party
up
at
the book.
Mosque. Let's go.
Do we
Party
have
at the mosque.
No. This
Do we have
is
some
being up
coffee?
all night studying. That's
some coffee.
How do I conceal this
Coffee.
rifle? What?
Here, put your robe
Not
on.
right now.
Okay.
Nowhere's
Coffee.
open.
Hey. Put your robe on. Put the rifle under the robe. Let's go.
The hotel will bring you coffee.
Thank God.
And a bathrobe.
You're staying at a very nice hotel.
Yes, these always come with me in the bag. But
Do we have
they're in
time
the
to
back.
get coffee?
We always
okay.
have time to get coffee.
I'm gonna call downstairs and ask for some coffee.
Okay.
Make a luck roll.
Me?
Actually, both of you make a luck roll.
7.
41. So.
All right, so when you came, like you just opened Joan's door and you're like, "Hey, Joan," and she was sitting there staring at those.
Joan?
And you hear her right away. And
Yes.
Okay, I have like 5 questions, but I'm going to start with what are you doing?
Well, we obviously need more power if we're going to be doing more things, so I'm helping power them up.
You're, what, deliberately charging them like a car battery?
That's what they're for. And then, after we charge them up, then we can use them to make more scimitars or whatever. Or maybe even...
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yes.
No,
Crowbar of doom.
And then we give it to Emma, so it becomes a crowbar of triple doom. As she goes after that crate again.
Jones like another thing taken from you.
I can't wait to finally hear about the door so we can inscribe the rows of anti-cat runes around the crowbar to make an anti-cat crowbar.
Right, well, speaking of cats, a cat showed up on my balcony and wants us to go to the mosque. You coming?
I'm coming.
All right. So some of you more begrudgingly than others.
Well, I've got questions along the way.
That's fine.
That's fine.
yeah.
Just ask them as we're
The
going.
best part about it is that visually I see you with a bandana over your headdress, a bathrobe over your clothes with a shotgun hanging underneath
rifle.
your rifle hanging
Rifle.
under your bathrobe.
You know,
think
you
Walking out of the hotel.
You could just
Everything's
bring
fine.
a pistol or one of the sawed-off shotguns. Those are small.
I'm not terribly good with them. Wait, I actually don't know. Well,
You're
I
not
don't
Not good with the rifle either. You just gotten really
he's-
lucky.
he's-
I have done
This
things
rifle
with
is
the
deadly.
rifle. The rifle's deadly.
Well, also because you spent a turn aiming.
Oh wait, you actually have Donald's rifle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you probably have the
The bear claws. We've been
yeah.
the lion
You
claws.
probably have the.
We've been wondering what those things
I
were.
did.
claws.
I only. Sorry.
All right, so the lion claws are gone.
No, someone's got them.
No, he only took the guns.
I grabbed the guns.
Well, it
I
was
don't
part of the
remember.
whole package.
He grabbed
It was,
the
it was
bag.
part of the package.
Make a luck roll.
He grabbed
The
the
whole
bag.
kit.
Like there was a bag.
Yes.
In the box.
We're not here. Let's just do that one first and get that. No.
Okay.
Inspire that.
You can't.
Sure.
No, there was,
All
there
right.
was no
Do
talk about the. There was no talk
All right.
about.
They want to
that.
inspire it. It's been seconded.
Yeah,
Give me
inspire.
a.
Do it.
I need
What?
a bit.
You know what my luck is.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Do it.
It's the same.
Yeah,
not- it's
it
not
wasn't
an
gonna
Amy,
happen.
man.
No.
It wasn't. I'm sorry. I didn't.
All right.
I'm sorry.
The lion
I'm just
claws
sorry.
are
Bye, Donald.
gone to history. Donald is gonna.
Donald's gonna be so
When
mad.
he comes back, he's so mad.
They're historic.
Good. Bring him back so he
I'll
can
bring
be
him back
mad.
next episode.
Lion weeps tonight.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, we know approximately where. We can get some scuba gear. Nope. There's nothing wrong underneath the water.
Yeah, no.
Famous last words.
You know what's even better than going on a train? Going underwater.
Well, I mean, Donald would be going.
Sacrifice the Irish guy.
Oh.
So you come out of the hotel and there's a cat who like just trots off like for you to follow.
This is the worst idea.
What are we doing?
But
When
the
did
best
we
people. But the
start
best
following?
people.
Yeah. When did this?
It's
Walk now,
Is this
ask
a
questions.
thing?
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
we're walking,
walking.
but
so
we're
on
talking along the
Sunday-
way.
So on Sunday the 8th, the cats led us to.
I love the date. The date is an important part
It's
of
very
this.
important. Well, for me, it's very important. I got 5 more days to get this girdle and get the situation going. So the cats led us to Van Hooven or whatever his name is.
Van Hoevelen.
Yeah, Hoevelen.
Who's that?
The drunk. Never mind. So
He
used to be on the Clive
He was part of the
expedition.
Clive expedition and was fired because.
Oh, what did they dig up?
Scrolls.
Scrolls and apparently the body of
Nitocris, remember?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Nitocris.
I didn't know it was Nitocris.
Yes.
I don't remember.
He at least was very convinced.
Wasn't it stolen or something from them? Or so they
Yes.
say.
Oh.
That's
No,
what
I
they
think I
said.
do. I don't know.
I understand you block out things.
anyway, so the
Compartmentalized.
closer we get to the place
out.
that we need to be is where the cats will be. And so the cats are. You know what? I can't even. I
Well,
can't
no,
even
no. I
say
mean,
this.
so Princess Bast, right? The priestess. There's a
Princess Bast?
no priestess. The priestess.
Is it princess or a
Bast.
princess?
That's like Sailor Moon.
It's a priestess.
Little bit
Priestess version.
She's pretty.
Bast.
There's a pretty princess priestess
Is the
of
Bast is the goddess of cats.
of cats. There's
And
so
cats?
we're following
Yes.
the priestess pretty princess
Pretty
To the
princess.
Temple of the Cats.
to the cats
To the mosque because something
to the
is
mosque.
wrong.
So
We've already
we're-
already been to the Temple of Bast, and we thought our business with the priestess was done, and now there's cats coming to fetch us.
Yes.
So that's a princess priestess?
No, it's one of her assistants.
It's one of her minions.
Yeah.
The princess priestess turns into a panther.
She's a bigger.
Children. It's
The
one of
pretty
her
princess
children.
Yeah.
priestess panther.
Yes.
Oh my
Okay.
God! Say that
Pretty,
5
pretty
times fast.
priestess.
No.
Pretty princess
Priestess
Panther.
Panther.
Pretty
The book
princess
is making more sense to me
Panther.
than
When you
All
stop and
you
think
need
about it
to
from the
know.
lizard's point of view.
All you need to know is the cat's on our side. So let's follow them.
Yeah.
Well, we
you're
haven't
following
lost sight of
We
the
really
gap.
shouldn't go into Old Town Cairo.
So yeah, you as he says that, you are like
I pat the rifle.
Are more cats following?
there's still just the one.
Okay.
I brought a cricket bat.
You have your cricket bat?
Yes.
So
Okay.
painfully English, it hurts me.
So yeah,
You're gonna put
this will
elder
lead
signs
you
on
and
Great, it's on a flat surface.
so the
your elder
cat
sign, right?
stops. You can see the minarets of the mosque. You're 2 blocks away, maybe.
Okay.
Weird.
The cat like stops, and all of a sudden, like it's one of those like its back is arched and all of its hair is on edge, and it is looking to the left.
Just double check that rifle is loaded.
Yes.
And I have my daggers in my hand. I'm gonna look.
So you see, they seem very focused on something else. They have not noticed you. There are 4 men in robes, dark robes, all covered up, who are slinking towards the mosque.
I want to say something, but I'm in a robe.
You're in a bathrobe.
It's still very.
Yeah, you're in a bright white robe, but somehow they haven't noticed yet.
And I
should stand with them.
sneak with them.
Oh, you know what you guys are great at?
Not bad.
Sneaking.
Some of us aren't that bad.
I have reasonable stealth.
It's just then we get trapped in a building with a parrot shark.
That's a sentence.
Unless, can we cut them off?
Well, we know where they're going.
Let's
go the other way. Let's go the other way.
They haven't done anything horribly evil yet. We don't know
Our
that they're
robes are
cultists.
white. Our robes are white.
Let's go around this way.
Yes.
The symbology is clear.
Exactly.
Yes.
We are good. Let's go. Let's go.
let's go.
Joan,
We're going.
lead the way.
I'm sure he's out.
Let's go.
Okay,
We're being discreet. We're being discreet.
Yes.
No, we're running the other way to head them off at the pass.
Yes.
So you guys are
Are
heading
some of us
to the
being
mosque?
discreet?
Yes.
Gonna follow them.
You guys go cut them off the pass. I'm going to follow them.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I'm going to follow them
All
as
right.
well.
All
Right
right.
behind them.
So
We're
stealth rolls from you two.
I'm following these two as well, so.
Stealth roll from you
I'm
two.
terrible at
Turn
stealth.
that off.
I'm just
Don't waste all my inspiration.
I'm just
messing
running.
this up.
Can I inspire this?
Oh,
Yes.
if I get critical, can I?
I'll give her an advantage die.
Thank you.
12 is a success. I'm checking that box.
Still didn't make it.
All right.
Where's
You got a critical success?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yes, he did.
I'm gonna. You're close though, right?
I was like 5 away.
Spend luck.
No.
You could push it.
Could I get a regular
If I push it
and lose the critical and the
fail.
hard to try and compensate for no, don't go that. No.
I'm going to make you an offer.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can totally do that. But you're going to be too late to stop them from doing whatever they're doing. Or you can stop them from whatever they're doing, but they're going to know you're there.
Or I can push it.
Or she can push the roll.
I would. Honestly, I can't use this if I don't have a round to line up a shot.
Can't you
so-
just inspire the roll?
I did.
We did.
Yeah.
Did you? You didn't get an Amy, right?
No.
Okay.
Would I still have the advantage die if I push it?
Sure.
Use the best dice you
Yes.
have.
How are you pushing it?
Do it.
So yeah, what is it about this that like you're redoubling your efforts?
I'm feeling my feet like slip under me because the ground under me isn't like great, but I'm also familiar with like the back streets of London and stuff like that. So I'm pulling on those memories from the slinking around back alleys to
Sounds good. Sounds good.
get low and go further. Please. Nope. Didn't fail though. Well, I failed it, but I didn't.
All right. So,
Banish those.
so you are the knight.
Dang.
You know, you have been slinking
In a
around.
white
I
robe.
have found the perfect snipey spot.
Yes, sure, 100%. Yeah, you are perfectly set up.
Right behind him.
You are. So you're like, oh, he's going to be far away. I like that.
I can use her as a distraction.
In fact,
Thanks.
so you.
This is my job.
Throw a pebble toward where she is.
Nice.
Oh, that would be great.
Alexandra will remember this.
So.
And she's an assassin.
I'm not waking up tomorrow.
So you sneak, you're like coming up on them. Your blades are out.
Mm-hmm.
You're ready to go, and all of a sudden you hear something behind you, and there's a guy behind you and he says something to you in Arabic, in a loud voice, in a normal voice, and
It just sounds loud in the middle of the night.
right, yeah. And so you two who have come around front, both of you make me, let's call them dex rolls.
Oh shit.
Oh, yes.
No, not even.
All right, so you got a hard.
Hard.
All right, so that's 2 successes. You need 3 successes, so you can inspire.
I need somebody else needs to inspire because I'm out of money.
I'll do it. It's on me.
You're out of money.
That was going to be the wet one, so I'm glad that.
Oh yeah,
Much
2.
better.
Oh my
Damn!
gosh!
I'm like,
Wow.
Yeah, all right,
whatever it is,
so-
I'm the best at
Yeah,
it.
you.
Wow.
So, it was cardio day, you know. So a hard and a critical success. Boom! You totally beat them there. So you are around the side of the mosque, and with that roll, you get there so early that you find a great hiding spot.
Okay.
And you totally see them coming, and they stop about a block before, and 2 of them turn around and look behind them.
Uh-oh.
And one of them like pulls out a scroll and starts reading out loud. And we're gonna go to initiatives. First, so the guy says something, and so you're gonna have 2 guys on you right away.
Okay.
And we're gonna go to initiatives. So I think 75 is gonna be the first.
Yeah, I'm at 75. How many are close to me, and is the guy with the scroll reasonably close?
The guy with the scroll, no, you'd have to go through the 2 guys to get to him. Because the 2 guys heard the person who said something to you. And they came up to deal with you.
Then I will deal with them.
Okay. That sounds like a knife roll.
It does, doesn't it? Dithering over dice.
So many choices.
Aren't there, though? That is a hard success.
All right, a hard success is max damage.
Excellent.
So you just stab one of the guys, how much damage?
That is a 1d4 plus 2, so 6.
Okay, so you do 6 points damage, and he's like, ah! He does not like getting stabbed.
No one does. It's shocking to me.
Any other 70s?
Ooh, can I borrow your
All right, so
There's one right here, too.
on a 70,
Since I made that knife roll. What?
the guy reading the scroll
I know.
finishes whatever he was doing,
Shit.
and he throws the scroll down. And the scroll starts to like distend, and it's like each end is like bouncing out and bouncing out, and the scroll is turning into what to your tiny little weird brains is some sort of like horrible elephant with spikes all over it and no head.
Ugh.
Porcifant.
It's a porcifant.
Yep.
It's about 8 feet tall.
Dang.
But I'd want to eat the porcupine.
You do not want to eat this.
Okay.
The spikes are very dangerous looking. There's almost a metallic tinge to them.
Oh, wow.
Great.
The skin of this thing seems like metal. And it has 4 tree trunk legs. And it just starts lumbering towards the mosque.
Oh.
And so you 3, you 4, everybody but Tiana should make a sanity roll at this point.
Yep.
Bugger.
Where am I?
Ooh.
Success.
I did. I made it.
No.
I'm gonna lose sanity.
If you miss it, you lose 2.
That's not bad.
If you made it, you don't lose any.
Yes.
You're surprisingly okay with this
Really need a
monstrosity.
break.
I mean, we've run into a lot of shit at this point.
It's true. Not a parrot shark.
At this point, the space meat is even sounding.
So should I start pounding on the door?
70s, 65.
65. Let's start pounding
go
on the
get
door.
Nasim.
Yeah.
Okay, so you run. So you run up to the mosque and you're just like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Are you saying anything or? So this thing is just bearing. It's.
I would say, attack! It's attacking! It's attacking is what I'm going to say. Bam, 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 bam.
All right. Yeah. So you will. Well, we'll get to
Yep.
what happens there. 60s, 50s.
55.
All right.
So headdress. What? And I try to describe. Do you see this? What am I looking at?
You have me covered.
Okay. Do I have to go swap out the?
No, it's fine. It's fine. So you remove the headdress and you remove the cover, and all the eyes like open.
Wow.
Jeez.
I'm not sure if anybody has seen. You might not have seen. Oh, you've seen.
I'm
the
sure she was
headdress.
wearing it.
Yeah. But maybe you weren't aware it was on him. But now the headdress is over here.
No,
I had an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he wearing that headband?
Well, no, because the light came out too when it did the ritual.
That's right. Yeah. And so, oh no.
Oh.
Oh dear.
So you're saying bullets won't work?
No. No. You should kill the summoner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snipe.
And I line up a shot on him.
Take a shot. Okay, so you're going to
Line
spin.
up, yeah.
All right, so this turn you're aiming, so you will have you'll have a bonus die next round when you fire at that. All right, that was 50s.
I got 45.
40. Okay.
All right, so Yosef is hanging out over here with Silvano.
Yeah.
Is there any bad guys or danger nearby, or?
No, you guys are in a perfect sniper.
I'll keep an eye on him, make sure nobody comes near us.
Kill the summoner. I say.
Yeah,
obviously.
he like says out loud, "We got to kill the summoner."
Which one's the summoner?
Kill the summoner. Like the
Which
one I'm
one's
pointing
the
at.
summoner?
Which one are you pointing at?
Do I hear him say that, or am I just assuming that the person who had a scroll and threw it down is the person I'm going after?
Like that one, the one with the shoes.
Everybody can make a listening roll.
Okay.
Well, I hear it, right?
Yeah, you
No,
hear.
I didn't hear.
Nope, I didn't hear anything.
Oh yeah.
All right, you you take a disadvantage die because you're banging on the wall of the mosque, yelling.
Oh!
Yes, I do not hear.
All right, so nobody heard. So the problem is you're so used to talking to the headdress like under your breath that you're like, oh, kill the summoner, and you're just like, who's the summoner? What is?
He said the shoes. Guy with the shoes.
They're all wearing.
Yeah, they're all wearing
They're
shoes.
all wearing shoes.
Shocking.
One of them's wearing sandals.
Can't be
Not
that.
him.
All right, 45. What are you doing? You're just guarding him.
I'll be guarding him, make sure nobody sneaks up on us, and he can
right.
kill the summoner.
Okay. You two are no, you're left.
Yep. So I'm gonna pull my
Oh wait, sorry. The two. What do you have?
the Elder Sign blade.
No. What is your?
What do you mean? Oh, 40.
40?
Yeah.
All right, so before you go, two guys, one who was recently stabbed,
works.
they pull out big old swords,
Okay.
and they're going to take chops at you. You should really think about a dodge roll here.
Think about it and hopefully accomplish. Nope.
All right.
That was actually exactly my dex.
Ka-chunk. You get cut for 6 points of damage.
Do we have any inspiration for that?
We have like one, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
6, you said?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ka-chunk.
Ow.
Might be
we're down to
using
one.
one of these J. Matthews inspirations.
Oh, that's the kill us inspiration.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yes. And the other guy will also, like, I mean, there hasn't really been, let's see. You made a noise.
Yep.
Oh, he heard it.
Okay.
So his buddy has got you taken care of. So, and this is the guy who got stabbed, so he's like, I'm good. I'm going after her. And so
Wait.
he's gonna run towards you, and
Okay.
next round he will attack you.
All right.
There was a fourth guy, and he is going to pull out a pistol.
Oh, God.
Okay, now it's Emma.
Oh boy. So who is the closest to me?
You got a great roll. You are closer to the summoner and the guy with the pistol.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
So right now there's there's Alexandra and one guy here. There's the summoner and the pistol, and you're closest to them.
Yep.
And then there's the gate with Joan, and now the guy with a sword.
Okay, so I'll take out my pistol then and aim at the summoner.
Okay, are you shooting or are you aiming?
I'm aiming unless I can shoot without having a.
If you drew it, you would have a disadvantage.
Yeah, so then I would wait until next time, so I'm just aiming.
All right, so you line up, you pull it out, and you're lining up the shot. That's no problem. All right, that is. So after all the initiatives, you hear a horn blow inside the mosque.
Yeah.
On a 10, the lumbering thing just walks through the wall
Oh, jeez.
of the mosque, and just blam, 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 and the wall it doesn't even crumble. It almost just splits like paper in front of this thing, and it's just crunching forward.
Cool.
That also helps the horn go off.
Yeah.
That really adds some impetus to your words.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's attacking. Yeah, back to the top of the lineup, which I think is you.
I'm gonna stab the guy who's in front of me.
Do it.
Who's taking a chunk out of me, and I'm not pleased about that. Ow. No. Can I inspired it? We have
Yes,
one
please
left.
do.
Do you want to save that inspiration for when he attacks you, though, and you need to dodge it?
My dodge is not great.
Yeah.
My dodge is.
Her knife is very good.
My knife
her.
is 71.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
dex is 37.
Yeah.
This is our last one?
Let's spend it.
Spend it.
So this isn't going to Space Mead.
No, it's not. You're gonna have to be on space on your own, sir.
Space Mead's waiting for me over there.
All you have
It's
to do
waiting.
is drink the
and
goo.
get another one.
From where we are,
Nope.
that was a waste.
All right, was it an
For
Amy?
Space
No.
Mead.
All right, it was not an Amy. All right, you take a swipe at him, but you have been recently bloodied.
Damage myself.
Yeah.
I want to like back up a bit if I can. Give myself some space.
I'll give you an advantage on the dodge die since
Cool.
you have gone back like that. Okay, 70s, 60s.
65.
Yep.
So,
There's a guy with a sword who is very surprised that you're faster than him.
yes. And so I'm going to try to whack him in the head with the crowbar.
Crowbar him. Whack! It's been a while since the crowbar is
I know.
seen action.
No.
Oh, you could spend luck.
We are rolling like garbage tonight.
Yeah, no. Well, I did really well earlier, so
You could
You
push
wasted all
the
your good
roll.
rolls.
because I am. That's what I've got. 45.
Then don't spend luck.
Yeah, that's going to be too
just-
much.
Yeah.
All right.
But if I push it,
You
then
can push it, but if you fail,
I look forward to you throwing your crowbar away.
Or being
I'm on this
wide
one. Not on this
open.
one. Not on this one.
Okay, so you miss.
Yep.
You run in. All right, 60s, 50s.
50s.
You have an advantage die on this lined up shot.
I'm gonna have to move.
Oh wait, sorry. On a 72, the guy who summoned the thing, he will start chanting again.
Yeah.
shoot him.
Dude, that's
Oh, that guy!
Yeah, the one who's chanting.
Ooh, yes!
yeah. I will take the critical. How much damage does a rifle do on critical? Yeah, you've got all
Yeah,
the.
he's gonna.
He's so dumb.
This is why you aim.
So it's
From a
2d6
sniper's-
plus 4.
Yep. So you're gonna do
Regular damage.
46 plus 4.
You want to borrow some?
46 plus 8.
Plus eight.
Sorry.
Yeah, did you just have a bunch of d6s?
46
you don't
plus
have
8.
to roll
It's
it, do
almost
you?
like I have a ridiculous number of dice in front of me.
Plus 4.
Wow.
So that'll be plus 4. Would that be 22?
Plus
Plus
8.
8.
Plus 8.
26 then.
No, that would be.
30.
No, it wouldn't be 30.
Wait,
So
I see
we
10.
have 18.
Okay.
18 plus 8 is 26.
Yeah.
26. Yeah.
He was not built to take 26 points of damage, so
He shouldn't have been chanting like that.
so he drops the he's dropped the scroll and he starts to like chant and he's making this motion and just all of a sudden a bullet goes blam right in his throat and
I'm sorry.
he goes "Oh," and he falls
Good.
backwards,
Good.
I love that rifle.
very dead.
Most importantly, is that thing? Does the sound of its footprints stop? Any what's?
We'll find out.
All right.
Spence.
That was 60s, 50s.
That was 55.
That was
So
50s.
you're up and then.
I'm 45.
You're up and then the bad guys. You
Yeah.
go.
45. All right, what does Yosef see as far as trouble or...
So there's a guy with a pistol who's far away from you.
Okay, not him.
There's a guy, and there are two guys with swords, one on Alexandra and one on Joan.
I think Alexandra's closer, right?
Yes.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this
He
is the first
took
time
care of
you've
that
seen
one.
it?
I think Yosef will grab his cricket bat
Yeah, he
and try to
grabs-
come up behind the guy with the sword and whack him on the head.
Okay. If you get a hard success or better here, he'll have to make a con roll to stay conscious because you're
Let's give it a
trying to
shot.
brain him.
And using a cricket bat.
Cricket bat.
And yes.
Yeah.
55 is a fail.
All right.
Oh, well.
You know, you're excitable. You come up behind him and like all of a sudden you realize I'm hitting a person. I'm a little uncomfortable with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, there's a shred of humanity in you that maybe does not exist in
not
anyone else here.
Not anymore. Not after we've seen. Yeah.
I was actually originally gonna be like, oh, maybe I can take out one of his knees, and he's chanting, and, it's like I have no choice anymore.
It's true.
All right, the guys with swords. You got a 55. Yeah, in a very chauvinist sense, he thinks you're more of a threat than the cloud of blades that is, and so he's going to take a swing
cloud
at
of
you.
blades at this point.
He misses. You know what? Jay Matthews,
Thanks,
I am
Jay.
using
One of the killers for inspiration.
I'm using one. God, if this is an Emma. Oh man.
Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes. Yes. What?
What?
98.
Oh. Shit.
Jay Matthews, that's for you.
So can I use a just drop?
So you need on your dodge roll, you need a critical success.
Can I brawl to like if it parries? What I'm trying to do.
You know what? I love it. Go ahead. Now here's the thing, though. If you are successful, and you need a critical success,
Yes.
and there's a chance you're gonna you're gonna take damage. But if you're successful, everything's fine. Yeah.
All right. 08 is my target number.
Yeah.
That's easy.
My
to
dodge
roll.
is much worse.
Yeah, I get that.
A 61 is not even close to that.
You could spend luck.
He tries, but he has no sword fighting
All right.
skills whatsoever.
So this is gonna do
So-
double damage. That is 14 points of damage.
Yikes.
Oh,
How
he's
many
not
hit
dead.
points?
But he's,
Oh my gosh!
Yikes.
He's not dead.
He's down.
Does he have the sense to run?
I think he has a sense of collapse to the ground and cry. It's probably.
All right.
Okay.
So this guy runs up to
He
you.
just got stabbed.
You tried to hit him. He turns around and he just guts you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's not
this.
stabbing with a
No,
sword.
that's-
No,
no,
it's
that's
worse.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you are like on the ground holding your innards in. Like, yeah, you're all you can think about is crawling away. And make me a con roll. You just took almost all your hit points
That is-
in one
yeah.
attack.
So he failed that roll.
All right, you are in shock.
Yeah.
So all you can do
Is live.
is just try and get away. You're just gonna like crawl
Got it.
and check off the major wound
Got it.
box on your.
Jay Matthews.
Yeah.
It might have worked, Jay Matthews. It might have worked. We'll see.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
The other sword guy
Yes.
here.
If not for the pulp rules, he'd be dead.
You were aiming,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got to think of it.
You know what? Actually, wait. I'm going to use one of the non-J Matthews ones because I don't think this is going to kill you. Let's see if the non-J Matthews ones are as good.
Oh man.
I should have used the J Matthews one.
Was
It wasn't an
Emma?
Amy, but it's still a miss.
Anyone loves us. We might need inspiration for dodge rolls very soon.
All right, that was them. So
Yeah.
No
now,
obligation.
So I'm gonna pivot over since he blew the dude's head off to gunman,
okay.
and so I'm gonna hit him with my pistol. Do I get to still
Are you
roll a
shooting
second
him?
one? Yes.
Yeah, you can still use the advantage.
Okay.
You were aiming in the same basic area.
So 42. No, I miss.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So blam.
Yep.
A shot rings out. And now it's getting real.
I mean, we already
It's
heard
real.
a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all the bad guys. On a 10, you stop hearing noises inside there. And
Now we just have
and
to
there's
worry
like,
about.
well, actually, you stop hearing horrible
Horrible
noises.
noises. Okay, do it.
There's
Just
still
tell
like
me
the
more.
horn.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
And,
I was thinking, oh, shoot.
yelling in Arabic.
Okay, okay.
That sort of thing. All right, back to the top, 75.
I'm gonna come back in and then go after the guy who just fucking
Gutted.
gutted
All right.
Yosef. Please get a critical. I'm gonna try, mate.
Do it. Yusef looks in serious need of
yeah.
medical care.
Yeah.
I can give him first aid.
He might use one of the J. Matthews decks.
Yes.
Fire it.
Inspire it. Yes.
I've succeeded.
Okay, regular.
Regular.
Okay. He will dodge.
Damn it.
This guy is a sword fighter. He is clearly a cut above.
Cut above the average.
Where's
Yeah.
the Duchess when you need her?
Right?
Why are we on a boat?
So yeah, I'm gonna come in,
Really?
take the slash hill dodge, and I'll like keep moving to end my trajectory a little ways away from him.
Okay. 65.
Yeah. Crowbar.
All right.
Let's see if I can do it.
Sword dude is still here.
Yep. Yes! I got him.
All right, roll
Yeah.
damage.
What, does he not get dodge?
Oh, hey, good call.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
He dodged.
These sword fighters are buff. He got another. I rolled another +3.
Oh,
That is a
geez, okay.
critical
So we need
dodge.
to take those dice away from
Yeah, I know.
I know, yeah, Andrea.
That is why you
Hey, wait
find
a minute.
somewhere hidden, conceal yourself.
Are these
and then
the
shoot
ruckus
so they
dice?
can't know
No.
that.
All right.
No, the ruckus dice were Libris Arcana dice.
All right. Okay. All right. At least.
So yeah, you like made a great swing, and he just made an even better sidestep.
So there's no way I can like use that to dodge him next time or something.
I'll
Okay.
give you an advantage die if you wanna
Sweet.
use that. Yeah, because you got a great roll.
Thank you.
All right. On a 72, the sorcerer dies. The guy with the gun is trying to figure out who shot at him because you guys are not
Yeah, we're
around.
out.
He will not see anyone. So he is. Gosh.
Give it up, man.
He is. It's on the table.
Yeah.
He is.
They played their trump card and then it.
Then his head blew up.
Yeah.
Either that or he tries to run in.
You know what? He's gonna. He runs up to Yusef and he puts his gun at Yusef's head.
Dead.
And he says, "Stop! All of you, stop!"
Is it my turn?
Sure. Wait, what are you at? A 50 something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I line up a shot on the guy holding the gun to.
So you're just
his head.
aiming this round?
Yeah, just aiming.
Okay. Yeah, he hasn't seen you. The two swords guys are waiting to see if you're gonna stop.
I'm like,
Okay. Are you
I'm pausing because
Are you
I'm
similarly
hoping.
like?
Well, I was gonna dodge this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, the two sword guys will not take a slice after their buddy. He said that. Would you? You're pretty much.
He's just holding the wound together.
Yeah,
and crying, basically.
he's keeping like he has one hand on your back and another hand with the gun at your head. Okay.
Can I complicate things by coming out of the shadow and pointing my gun at him, going, "Don't do it"?
Sure. He's
Excellent.
Let's see if he loses his cool. No, he keeps his cool. You come out with your gun at him, and his gun is just staying right at Yusuf's head. And it's to you for your shot. Are you going to take it?
I'm just gonna hold it.
Yeah.
I don't want to do something because it's like if I miss, it's not funny.
All right. Okay. So he's like, if anybody moves, I kill him.
Don't do it. We've got you. Just give up.
Why? Give us the girdle and he does not die.
What?
It's not ours to give.
And that's when you hear a voice say, "But it is mine to give." And out from the wall, the hole in the wall, is Ahmed Al-Dahabi. He is holding a case, a closed case.
I'm gonna die anyway. Don't worry about me.
Can I run
give her
and
the
grab
girdle.
You have agency.
So tempted. So
Do it.
tempted. Yeah, I'm gonna drop my gun and just go for it.
Make me a brawl roll. Guess what Ahmed Al-Dahabi is not good at?
Brawling.
Yes.
But guess what my dice are
He's a
good at? Sucking.
he's a 70-year-old man who is very surprised.
Oh, I am ready.
Oh no.
He rolled a fumble.
I rolled a 9.
Oh!
Serious? In fact, I got a hard success. I'm sorry, Ahmad. I don't want to break any of his bones.
Check that off. Check off that fighting brawl.
Wow. All right.
Sweet.
So
This episode, Emma tackles an old man.
So sorry.
yeah, he ceases to be like you just envelop him as you are going for the box, and he's like, "But I don't."
I'm so sorry.
And he goes flying over, and you hear a like crunch.
Oh! There goes his hip.
I just keep going.
You pick it up, and you're just running away. All right. almost everyone is totally surprised, but
Except everybody
Alexandria's not even a little surprised.
but the guy with the gun.
What does he look
So
like?
the guy with the gun is like, he like goes like this, and all of a sudden, bang! A shot rings out. And he gets shot in the shoulder and goes flying backwards. And on the top of the wall is the sword of Achmala.
Called it.
With a rifle.
Yeah.
And he looks down. He's like, now the rifle starts to follow you.
Okay.
So
I think we're going back to initiatives.
Yeah. So is the
Emma,
guy
bring it
completely
back!
down, or was it just knocked back?
He is down. He's laying on the ground.
Okay.
The gun still appears to be in his hand.
Oh, then I'd like to take a shot at the earliest possible convenience.
You were holding and you were aiming, so go ahead.
Do it.
Yes, regular.
Okay, roll your damage. 2d6 plus 4.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice.
So that plus 4. Stupid math, 12.
The gun is no longer in his hand. His hand, in fact, is no longer in his hand. Like,
To make sure.
Put a mark on that gun.
huge
Seriously.
blam. And you see the sword like looking around trying to figure out where there's another rifle. And he yells something in Arabic. Anybody with Arabic can make a roll.
What does it yell?
Yeah. All right. I'll find out what the deal is.
Nope.
You have disadvantage on all of your
Let me roll
actions.
another
Yeah.
time.
I
Oh, I got
recognize that was
hard Arabic.
Oh, yeah, okay. So,
He's in too much pain there. Like,
yeah.
Hardy,
Extreme. I go, I'm listening.
You got
really
the critical
hard.
success?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so, yeah, you hear him yelling, "Stop the woman! She has the girdle!" Wow, I think you get this one already. Tamago Tora,
Nothing was on fire yet.
500 bits to go full Emma with the girdle.
No.
Going full Emma would be putting it on.
Oh, that's happening now.
Sacrifice.
No.
you won't.
What does?
So yeah, he yells, "Stop the woman! She has the girdle!"
Wait, who's
Are
yelling?
we back up to the top?
Yeah, all right. So now we're going to initiative. So 75. Actually, sorry.
Sorry, didn't mean
On an 87, the sword of Achmala is going to take a shot at you.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
You should make a dodge roll.
Oh, shite. We have
Already using that inspiration.
Yeah, exactly.
Full Emma is dodging. That's not full Emma.
No.
All right.
Not even close.
Blam.
How many points of damage do I take?
Nikes.
What? Jeez.
You take 16 points of
wow.
damage.
Oh.
Did that drop you?
No, but I'm gonna drop anyway. I'm
so-
just gonna drop for cover.
So make me a con roll because you just took most of your
Okay.
hit points from.
Wow. Y'all have more than I do.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I made it.
You are very constitutional. So,
Look at you.
so where did he shoot you? What has he? Did
was
he like
in-
take out your leg, or was it in the side?
I'll take it in the shoulder.
All right, so he hits.
Because I'm assuming he hits me in the back of the shoulder because I'm running away.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So he just blam, the shot rings out, and the most terrifying part to you is that you don't feel any pain. You just get thrown to the ground, and the feeling of like gravel going against your cheek hurts more than your shoulder. Your right arm
Yeah.
has just like you can't move it. It's gone. The box is like lying in front of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna do so much first aid.
All right, that was an 80-70. There are still two sword guys who are very confused right now.
I'm sure they are. And I'm going to look at Ahmed.
Ahmed,
yeah.
who is he's like dazed on the ground. He's just like
Time to stop. You understand?
I heard, I didn't hear what the sword
you
said.
heard the lion. The sword of Islam said something in Arabic.
I heard him yell, and then there was a shot, and Emma cried out.
Another thing
Yes.
that you get because you got a
Yes.
critical. His words had like initiative behind them, but not anger. This is not a kill them all. This
Right.
is a
It's
get the girdle.
Right. Right. So
Yeah.
back off.
No, I'm gonna I don't know where the shot came from, but I know I'm pretty sure that it's him. I'm gonna be like, we're here to help. We're trying to help with the thing.
Make an intelligence roll.
Speak English.
Dang. Yeah.
Well, one of our translators is out.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
I
you.
actually missed that. I'm
All right.
surprised. My intelligence is 8.
You remember nothing.
Nope. But I'm gonna.
It's there's a lot going on. So yeah, you will yell that out. And are you?
I'm gonna
dealing with sword guy.
I'm gonna deal with sword
All
guy.
right.
So dart in.
Do it away.
Strike again. That die is not going anywhere near this. Yes. Good success, not critical, or not hard.
Okay, so that's he's gonna
Success, not.
dodge. Oh, he is a good dodger.
You're taking the birds of paradise away from you.
Yes.
I'm taking these home. Andrea, I need a set of these.
No. Yeah, and leave him at home.
Yeah. No. So I'm gonna like dart through again, try to hit him, and just this fucker.
All right, yeah, he is like this guy is obviously a trained fighter. Mm-hmm. He is very good.
65.
70s, 60s, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna hold him off. I'm not gonna try to hit him, but I am going to try to say in Arabic to
Translate for me, please.
Exactly. Basically, it says that we don't want these guys to get it. We're trying to help.
Okay, make an Arabic roll. That's one always should in a combat.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you no problem. You convey that.
I've made so many of those. Nice.
And unfortunately,
I'm keeping track.
right now is not the time for figuring all this stuff out. So that is 65. When did they have 40s, 50s?
Lining up a shot on the one closest to
The swordsman on her. Okay.
Appreciated.
All right. You bleed on a 50.
I'm just trying to hold the guts and stop
All
the
right.
bleeding.
So
Just-
because you're in shock, you can't do first aid on yourself.
Okay.
You are basically
Just crouching.
lying there, going like, "Am I dead? What? Why is it cold?"
feels like
The
it.
problem is, if I come over and do first aid on you,
you
I'm going to
can't.
get a sword in the back.
Can't.
Speaking of swords in the back,
Yeah.
we'll start over here.
Do I still have the advantage on the dodge because I'm keeping distance, like darting in and hitting and running back?
Sure. You're gonna need a hard success. He got a hard success.
Great.
Love these dice, Andrea.
Do it.
I'm taking those away from you, man.
Yes.
No.
All right.
I made it. I succeeded, but I did
Yeah,
not
you
get
need
a
a hard success. He does
Glad I had
6
advantage
points
on
of damage to you.
Join him
How
on the
are you
floor.
doing?
Crunch.
I'm at 3.
I'm seeing so much
I was
blood
defending.
over there.
Yeah,
Defending.
I'll give you you get an advantage. So this guy's gonna try and slice you. Actually, I'm gonna make you an offer.
Oh boy.
Do you want to give him a penalty die, or you get a bonus die on your dodge? Your choice.
I'm gonna give him a penalty.
Okay. You'll still get a normal dodge.
Yeah.
That's a hit. He gets a 39 either way.
I got a 0-4.
Whew.
That's a gosh darn it, I dodged.
Yeah, that is an excellent
You
dodge.
do the twirl with the...
The trained assassin can't dodge for shit.
Yes, the
should get a
crowbar
bonus
is
on this,
A baton.
the crowbar is a more elegant weapon from
Fencing
a.
lessons. The fencing lessons count.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There it is.
Exactly.
There it is.
Yeah, this guy, you recognize some of his moves from the Duchess, so
Oh yes, and so I'm ready.
you got some extra oomph there. All right, Emma.
for this day.
I'm just gonna crawl over and cover my body.
Okay, you
over the box.
All right.
Yeah, it
Get some
can.
blood.
No! Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, put it on and then die. That's like perfect.
Oh my god, I'm so close to fulfilling.
Yeah, you're just gonna make the full Emma.
That's going to pull Emma.
That's awesome.
With this, I will live forever.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
By the way, is dying where to go?
No, I'm gonna cover my body. Like I'm gonna put it underneath me and crawl in the fetal position so that nobody can grab it from me.
All right, don't fumble a luck roll.
Oh god, what's my luck?
Well, all I care about is that you
my luck?
fumble it.
Don't like that sentence.
I know.
My sanity is better than my luck. I didn't fumble it.
All right. No, you're good. As
Yeah,
long as you didn't
that's fine.
fumble.
All right.
The box remains closed.
Okay.
There's no blood seeping onto the girdle. There's blood all over the box and all over you.
Yep.
And everything's fine. Okay. You know what? I'll let you.
It's not fun.
No, I won't. No, that's not. That's at the end of the round. You hear noise coming from the mosque.
So no reaction to me saying stuff in Arabic. Then nothing.
I bet all the crazy
That wasn't
people
his
are
turn
gonna get
yet.
out.
Well, okay.
Back to the top, 82. I keep calling him the lion of Ahmala, but he's the sword of Ahmala. The sword of Ahmala will will say, "Do not hurt the women. Get the girdle. The box."
I'll take it.
He says in Arabic, though.
Yeah, he says it in Arabic, but you
Yeah,
made it.
yeah,
you were-
yeah.
I'll take it as long as they're not trying to kill us.
75. Well, there are two guys that are trying to kill you.
Yeah,
Well, yes, but there aren't more people trying
Oh, you know
to kill
what?
us.
He'll actually take a shot. He will take
Bless
a
his
shot
heart.
at the guy. He will miss.
What?
Shoots me. Thanks.
Yeah, really.
I don't shout out loud to give
Oh,
away my
shoot.
position.
Yes. You say, oh, shoot.
Damn.
All right, he fires a shot, but he misses.
Damn.
75.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another swipe.
All right.
Nope.
All right.
Take a turn.
What was that
Just
Tom
take a
said
turn
about how
off.
we haven't had a fight in a while?
Yeah.
This is why.
I can't take a turn to aim because I don't have the advantage of not being seen.
Yes.
Yeah,
65.
Actually though, as I'm passing through, I'm going to keep moving toward Emma,
Okay.
which the direction I saw Emma go.
Okay, she went towards the gate.
Yeah, so I'm going to just keep moving.
Okay.
All right, I'm just going to keep this guy here and
Keep
dot-
doing the
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Keep him
because
busy.
keep him busy. He's gonna
Yeah.
he's not going after
You
anybody
figure
else.
there are some guys coming
Yeah,
from the
yep,
from the
yep,
compound.
yep.
All right. And 65. It's you.
Yep. And
You
I
have
take
lined
the
up the shot.
In the box.
That looks like a 19.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, I don't think I'm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
219.
Is that a hard?
No, that's a
rifles.
regular.
Okay. This rifle is deadly.
Yes, it is. It is.
This rifle.
Much
All right,
blood on it.
I'm gonna do you a favor because I'm a kind person. I'm gonna give him disadvantage on his dodge roll because he just got a critical success. He got an 03. Nope, he misses.
Cool. Get him.
Get him.
So, and that's plus.
4.
Plus 4 would be 15 points of damage.
He's gonna make a con roll.
Because rifles.
His right.
Whoa! So he just goes. He's just lying on the ground, like rolling there. He's been shot in the side. He's like, he's commiserating with you now.
Yeah.
He's just like he is totally incapacitated. He is lying on and probably bleeding to death.
Yes.
That was 50s, 40. You
Hold my guts and
yeah, you're.
if I can do
All right.
something, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just try.
No.
to
The one sword guy on you, he has a
not gonna-
penalty die because of your action. 31 and 21. 31 hits, so you should make a dodge roll.
All right. Oh, I just missed.
All right, you can spend luck.
Okay. I will spend 4.
All right, so with a regular success, you dodge his blow.
I have a lot of it.
Well,
Lucky you.
Well, someone else is around this
You
fight.
could do first aid on yourself, but it's going to take a little while.
No, it's protecting the box is more important, so I'm just going to kind of crawl to.
All right, so you just start you've got it cradled in your one good arm, and you just start inchworming your way, ignoring whatever horrible mess your mouth is in and that sort of thing. You're just trying to get into the mosque.
Yeah.
You're just slowly, okay. I'm going to take us out of initiatives. So you're going to blow away the guy that was on her.
Well, it depends on if you start doing first aid on.
I'm finding Emma.
You're finding Emma? Then
Because-
I would actually run over to do first aid.
Okay,
at this
yeah, you're
point.
running over there. You'll take care of your guy. Fine.
Yep.
Actually, you know what
Well,
will happen?
you say that
is
now,
that
but-
the sword of Akmala
He doesn't know any better.
will jump down from the wall and just cleave the guy with his massive scimitar. Damn. Which looks like your scimitar on steroids. And as he cleaves the guy, the glow, it glows in this beautiful color. Oh. And he is laser focused on you. And 3 guys who are old but have rifles and swords come out and start heading towards you. And
I'm also heading her way.
sure. So there's a weird standoff going on here. So you can go ahead and roll first aid on him.
And can I also struggle to find the word for help and first aid in Arabic? You know what? I'm gonna.
Well, I'll be
I
near.
can-
I'll come over and help.
I can still talk.
I'll come over and help.
It's
Critical success on first aid.
oh man.
God.
Wow!
See?
Yes.
See?
Wow!
Check that fucker off.
Wow!
Nice.
That is incredible.
We were all waiting to die.
I was.
All right, so somehow.
I pull out my trusty stapler.
So actually, you had discarded your headband. It is in you're right there, and you essentially tie it around his belly.
I'm actually going to do something else, and the headband's like, actually.
Well, actually.
So yeah, you have stabilized him.
Nice.
You still have a major wound.
Got it.
You're going to need real medical attention for that. I love that your 10 days might run out while you're in the hospital.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome. So you're all going to be brought into the mosque.
Yes.
Bleeding, limping.
Limping, whatever. Are you going to give them back the girdle?
I'll give it to the two that I recognize. So I'll give it to Nassim or
Yeah. So
Ahmed.
actually, one guy's only job is to pick up Ahmed and like slowly walk him into the room, and they're taking care of you. They're not taking care of the other guys. They're just leaving the bodies there.
Cool.
Oh wow. Okay.
Those guys just broke their shit.
And none of them got away. None of them got away.
No, none of them got away.
Oh, all right.
The Sword of Ahmala takes the box, and he heads into the room on the right, which is where Ahmed was when you came. That's also where Ahmed went. You guys are taken to the left, which is the hospital part. And you are given rooms in a sanitarium.
In the asylum.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Did that scroll became the thing? There's no scroll left.
There is no
on
scroll
the,
left.
okay.
Yeah. And you two who are uninjured, a very polite orderly who speaks English will tell you that they are going to be requiring serious medical attention, and that you should come back. You're welcome to stay here, or you could come back tomorrow.
I want to stay.
Yeah, as long as there's a place to sleep. Yeah.
You're sleeping in an insane asylum, but yeah, you're sleeping.
I mean, it's the place.
Our life is insane asylum right now. So yes.
And I think that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. On
My
a bloodied but not quite dead.
Despite your best efforts.
One more left.
I should have used the second one. A bloodied but not broken Great Dane Society. There is going to be a lot of medical stuff going on next time, and a lot of fallout from this mess that has happened.
Space mead. Space mead.
It'll fix everything.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
While recuperating. Space mead.
Oh no.
So
we should all go to space.
Oh.
Yes.
I'll do
quotes.
it. We have to do it.
Yes.
The quotes from this episode.
We're gonna get that inspiration though.
We are.
How bad is it if a goddess isn't chasing you? Let's not drink any suspicious liquids, which is now even more likely to be the episode title after all this. There was kind of a lot going on. The girdle situation, which is also an excellent episode title.
I think that's what you
Just imagine the SEO that would bring us. You're not losing your mind on my watch. This is insane, but not great. And Party at the Mosque, which is also an excellent episode title.
Yes.
So, YouTube, for this deck, what is the title of the next episode? Which of those quotes is the title of our next episode? Put it in the comments. Ironically, the episode will have already happened by the time but still, what do you think the episode of the title should be? And we're going to pick randomly one winner from the continental U.S. or Canada, not Quebec. Sorry, Quebec.
Sorry, they know what they did.
Yeah, right. To win this deck, this awesome Steampunk Cthulhu card deck. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Cranio Dad, for the raid.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us for... You showed up and things got bloody all of a sudden, man. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Thanks everybody on Twitch for your great support, your comments, and YouTube. We love you. Thank you for all your comments and your likes and subscribes. Don't forget, we've got a week of great shows coming up. Monday, it's Natural One. Start your week off with a critical fail. Tuesday, is it a mitten?
No,
Or is
it's Chaos Agents.
Wait, Monday's a...
Monday is a natural one-shot.
Natural
so
one-shot, that's right.
It's the Frostworm one-shot.
Yeah.
That, Amy and I will both be playing in.
I'm sure it won't run long.
I'm sure nothing terrible will happen.
Never.
Tuesdays, Chaos Agents. Wednesday, I'm given to understand we're playing board games.
Yeah,
All
one
right,
of 'em.
so we'll be playing something crazy from my shelf on Wednesday, live on Twitch, and then we'll get that on YouTube. And then we are back here next Saturday to see what happens. It's a party at the mosque. I like that one. That's a good. It's a good title, although maybe not great for SEO. I don't know.
I don't know.
Thanks, everybody. This was fun.
Yep.
And I want you to keep going. Boy, it's been so long since we've had a fight. You know, I'm kind of jonesing for one.
10 points left.
I taught them. And Jay Matthews still got one.
Evil.
Still got one.
No need to refill that.
Nope.
That's
I see you guys end with one.
Yeah.
And I end with two.
Oh, wow.
Can I space meet for 2?
Yeah. Can we space meet
next.
for 2?
Next, was that going to hold over
Yeah.
if we do?
You know what?
We have to wait and see.
Yeah,
I think
I mean-
we should call for Space Mead just so that we can heal in
I'm
an
gonna-
alternate space universe and then
Where
come
time
back.
isn't
No,
real.
because you're not going to be able to go there, so I'm going to have to show up and be like, so about that space mead.
That's also
All right,
a title.
I have noted down that if you drink the space mead, you get another inspiration.
Oh, it's happening.
He has enough for 2, right?
It's like a
It's a
big
test
game,
tube.
man.
You don't know. I mean, you don't know how
That's
much.
why I'm asking.
Yeah,
said it
well,
was a sip. He said it was a sip.
That's enough for 5.
We're going to need
that.
more inspiration
I
to
like
entice
that.
something like that.
I like that.
No.
That was a great full moon. It should be the full moon more often. That was full moon,
No.
leap
Leap
day.
day.
It's all going crazy. Thanks so much for spending part of your geekend with us. We will see you next week.